This podcast may contain offensive content. You have been warned. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast podcast. I am your host and DM, Johnny. We are a live play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast, and we're currently going through Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Thank you for joining. Thank you for coming along the adventure. And this is one of the last episodes of the season. In fact, next week, August 13th, will be the last episode this season. So let's just jump right into it. A little blurb at the break. You can find us on Twitter at Diecast Podcast. Please give us a follow. It'd be awesome to hear from you. You can find us on any app that plays a podcast. And please leave a review and a rating. It helps us out a ton more than you know. It'll help us out a lot. And on our own website at www.flyinglizardstudio.com. And two newer ones, we can find us on YouTube to catch up on all the old episodes, just Diecast Podcast on YouTube, and our own Discord server. This post and on Twitter, you can find links to it. Join us up. We have great conversations going there. We have questions for our roundtable episode going up as well. So if you want to ask a question of the cast or as characters, just hit the Discord server or use the hashtag Trollskull Trio on Twitter, and we will answer your questions in the roundtable episode. But that's it. We'll jump right into this one. They're in the Dragon Vault. They got the money. Let's see what happens. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Diecast Podcast, Season 5, Episode 17, possibly the last episode of the season. We'll find out what happens. Just to get everyone on the same page, we will be having a roundtable episode sometime after the season ends, so use the hashtag Trollskull Trio to ask your questions on Twitter, or just go to our Discord server and go to the questions section and post your questions there, and we will answer them for you in our hilarious yet serious manner.
I don't answer any questions seriously, so.
No, never. That seriousness was dripping with sarcasm. But last week, you met with Mert, the moneylender, and we're trying to convince him that Manshoon had in fact returned, kind of like trying to convince an adult Santa Claus actually existed. And you presented a lot of good circumstantial evidence. A lot of the key things you needed to show him were incinerated or just did not exist anymore. And then you finally took him to the teleportation circle in the Yellowstone Tower and teleported him to Manshoon's inner sanctum, to which the Guardian was, "Hey, what's up? You brought Mert the moneylender to our front door. That's an interesting thing." To which Mert said, "I believe you.
Let's get out of here.
Get the GTFO."
Yeah, not the best idea I've ever had, but whatever.
I don't want to say it's fine. It's adjacent to fine.
You accomplished your goal of proving that Manshoon existed.
That is
right.
I mean,
that guy wasn't taking anything
cost?
for an answer.
At what cost?
Yeah, what cost is the answer? That's the question. If it's Fablin.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
What a pain in the ass.
Oh no.
And then you guys.
Horatio isn't even here.
I know. Don't worry. I've got a good.
It's almost like you were Horatio this whole time.
I don't have my sunglasses, but I would. I do promise you that when the campaign ends, I have an epic pun waiting for you.
Will you back that up with one of those awooga sound effects we were discussing earlier?
John is splurging on the radio sound effects from all the dead DJs that are just like, defunct in this
final
world.
episode. We got to spend all the money.
Yeah,
let's get a board cube in here.
We got a surplus budget. We got to use it, man. So you made your way to the Vault of Dragons, opened that sucker up with all 3 of your items, and then you made your way inside to a bevy of doors, trying to figure out which doors, the adamantine doors, which would open up to reveal the rest of the vault to you.
Not to be confused with adamantium.
It's legally different. And then you made your way to a small little vault that charmed and enthralled Cupcake Carl and Waywocket to just behold the scene of dwarves in combat. What could be better? Why would you ever want to leave the place? And then Amalika, thinking quick, dispelled the magic with her dark elven magical feats.
Yeah. I'm using some of the spells I've got. Finally. I mean, the last couple of episodes I've been like using the things that have been in my bevy for a while, but we're getting there. Let's see what else we can use.
You made your way up to the second floor or the
Stupid
top
wand.
floor of the Vault of Dragons. We had 3 partially collapsed bridges in front of you. Made your way down a hallway. You used your legend lore stone. I just completely forgot about that to find out the secret password to open up all the doors inside the Vault of Dragons, which is also conveniently in chapter 4, but we skipped over that part, so it wasn't even important anymore. Azam! And opening the middle door, or between the north and south bridges, opening up the middle one, you spawned a black ooze attack that came flowing out of the wall, assaulted Amalika, and she used her devastating wand of lightning bolts on it and split it into...
Yeah. I thought you were going to say the cracked one of magic missile, which did fucking nothing.
That's true. You got a little bit of 2 whiffs on 2 wands.
Ugh.
Well, then we learned something about oozes, or at least that kind of ooze anyway.
Yeah, at least it didn't turn one creature into 2 creatures like the other wand did. Quite a day of wand goofs.
Oh, no.
Is that going to be
The Harry Potter blooper reel.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch the YouTube video Wand Goofs.
Yo, check it out, fam.
Smash
Not
that
to be
like button.
confused with Wand Goose, which is what I originally heard. And now I just want a Wand Goose story. That's it.
Yeah.
So you've opened up the 3...
Might work nice with those pigeons.
You opened up the 3 doors across from you on the bridges, revealing 3 separate rooms. One had 4 suits of armor in it. One had an anvil in it. The other one had a statue in it. And you went in to read some dwarven script, discovering a phrase about secrets, a phrase about anvils, and just a statue standing over an adamantine trap door. And then in the trap door room, you announced 2 secrets and absolutely nothing happened.
No.
You made your way up to the northern room and found the hammer in the wall and smashed it on the anvil and gained yourself 10 temporary hit points. Mm-hmm. And then you went to the middle room via some kind of American Ninja Warrior acrobatics by slinging the rope over and swinging over. And Amalika revealed the secret about sleeping with a teddy bear until she met the Trollskull Trio, and the bottom of the floor opened up and made your way down into this big, massive vault that is lit up by sunlight and this giant pile of gold coins stationed in the corner. And you saw a small little dwarf with a brownish red skin and like this big Patrick Swayze Point Break coif of golden hair that came down around his head, and had a staff that looked like red and a black dragon intertwined with each other, standing straight up, and said, I didn't expect... what was the voice going to do for him? Like, I wasn't expecting any visitors down here.
Who the bleep are you?
Oh,
Waywalk.
I was expecting a nice room full of treasure, not a new gatekeeper.
well, I'm more like the watcher. Dagald asked me to watch over the pile of gold and make sure nothing unworldly happened to it. My name is Barak Clanghammer.
Have you been down here this entire time?
I have.
What did he give you for this?
Oh, I got paid. It's all right. Dwarves are stout and we're resolute.
But you can't spend any of that money if you're living in this vault.
Who needs money anyways?
You got paid.
Oh, I got paid. I can get paid in money.
Was it the souls of your enemies?
Oh, good crap. No, that's terrible. That's
Wait,
awful.
that's accepted as a currency?
With some dark wizards, yes.
Actually, someone give me a history check. I think a molecule.
Actually, you're also
Yeah.
proficient
Oh,
in
yeah.
history now.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let's see what the stone
Yeah.
has to say about this.
Oh wait, are you using the stone?
Sure, I'll throw it. Let's throw it
fine.
over to the
you
stone.
can do it as well.
It's only a
see how
7
this
from the
is.
stone.
Oh no.
Good news, you have a much higher intelligence modifier.
Yeah, but if it's history, I have a -1, so
No,
3.
Oh, no, but no, now that's a +4
Because you're wearing that.
because you're wearing your headband of
Headband.
intellect.
Oh, right, because that's An intelligence thing.
check, yeah.
I mean, it's still only 8.
Waywalk it.
Oh, yeah, sure, why not? I rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
So that's a 24.
You remember the past 4 seasons of the Diecast podcast.
I do.
And the Red Wizards of Thay and the Nation of Thay, and their currency is mostly in souls.
Yeah.
The whole soul death curse thing where souls couldn't move around. Also, Hag's also a big proponent of souls as currency. A lot of people, a lot of creatures, a lot of beings use souls as currency. A lot of, in fact, coming out in September, Descent, you can now actually get things called soul coins, where it's souls forged into metal, and they kind of just wail and moan.
That's why you never make a deal with a hag.
Even with all this magical bric-a-brac, we're still ignorant as fuck.
But no, I'm just here to make sure. Dagalt didn't send me a message that people were coming down to the vault. Can I help you out with anything?
Yes. Number 1, is there another exit out of this vault?
No, just the one you came down.
Rats. Okay. Dagal may have told you. Did he tell you where he got this money?
Give me an insight check.
That is a decently insightful 18.
Ooh, that is exactly the DC. You see him kind of in a place that's temperature controlled. Everyone, it's not humid, it's not warm. It's like a nice 21 degrees room temperature. You see just like a little bit of sweat come down the side. It's like, well, I mean, the gold can come from a lot of places. It's, it's hard to really track down like a paper trail of where it all came from. I mean, like I'm sure some of it may have come from somewhere notorious, but I'm sure the most of it is from like adventuring or something like that. Like they all assured me of that.
Yeah. All the adventuring the rich noble did, who was the open water Lottie, that guy, he did lots of adventuring.
In his past, sure, yeah. I mean, like he was a powerful guy.
Actually, I actually don't know that much about Dagal, so I guess I'll roll an insight on that. I also rolled another 20.
Woo!
This is
You're in charge of all the rules.
Yeah.
Please take over mine.
That's 28.
He's a person of history, like a well-known character that he does run one of the city states in the Lord's Alliance. Mm-hmm. So he has been an adventurer in the past, and I'm pretty sure if you check his Wikipedia entry, he'll have a lot of entries on the stuff that he's done, which I cannot remember off the top of my head right now.
Fair enough.
But yeah, he would have means and capability to acquire a mass.
Well,
actually, based on your 20, you would know that a dragon horde, like something that, adventurers typically go after, would be much larger than the coinage you see on the ground here. This is only occupying, it's a large vault, but it's only occupying like a small corner. It's still a substantial amount of money, but like from what you've heard of your uncle talking about how big dragon hordes are, where it's like literal mountains of coins and gems and magical items, this is maybe like a grassy knoll of coins.
A hobbit hole of coins.
Yes.
I get the idea that like Dagal is hoping to put more of his ill-gotten gains into here.
Well, we don't know if they're all ill-gotten.
No, I'm telling you, they're ill-gotten.
Give me a persuasion check.
I'm going to keep rolling this hot 20 die. Let's see.
Oh, no, now it's going to be a 1.
No.
Lady averages.
It's his persuasion?
Yeah.
Good news.
15.
It's a 24.
Woo.
I'm a very persuasive motherfucker. I have expertise in it.
You see Barak kind of just hang his head. It looks like he's had a long time to sit here and think about where this gold came from, and you get a pretty good idea that he's already known. He didn't want to say it out loud to that this is probably stolen from either alive people or people who have been cheated or swindled or whatnot. And he says, "Yeah, you're right. You only put this amount of money down in a hole when you want to keep it out of the sight of somebody."
Friend, your ethical quandaries are over because regardless of where all this treasure came from, we've come to take it all away and give it to nice people who are running the city and will be using it for good things, and also some for us and maybe some pirates.
You seem kind of...
It's a complex fast-moving situation.
You see Barak say, "Okay, fair. Legally, yeah, it should go back to the people. So just give me a clear path of how you're gonna get all this money back there." And
That's actually a good question.
For that, you'll have to talk to our business manager, Waywalkit.
Hello.
I'm going to spend that time filling my pockets with whatever we get the hands on. Amalika will be doing the same. If you want to jump in and grab a little of your favorite trinkets for yourself, just tell yourself that you earned it. Live your best life.
you see him actually take a staff and pokes it sternly into your chest, and you kind of like feel it dig in a little. It's like, just don't touch the gems. Those belong to me.
Don't touch the gems. Anyway, also, have you seen what are we looking for? Like a dragon sword, dragon dagger?
I think that's the thing in your chest right now, Yosef.
What?
The dragon's staff of Agaharan.
Agaharon.
That's great. I snatch it out of the dwarf's hand. Thanks, little friend.
Give me a contested strength check.
Contest as a strength check.
Ooh.
It is a 10.
1 second. Need to get the monster manual out. I didn't think you'd make me do this.
Oh no.
You didn't think I was going to be rude to that dwarf?
Touche.
He got a 39.
What? How's that even possible?
It doesn't even move out of your hand.
I don't think you heard me when I said, thanks, little friend.
Hey, as a little person, little rude. Number 2, I think he's bonded to that thing. What's the deal with your staff there,
Well,
my friend?
don't we want to maybe just find out if that's what we're after? I mean, I'm guessing this. You're probably right.
He looks at you and says, "Now, you seem like a smart group.
I mean, I'm recently smart.
Congratulations.
My intelligence is mostly in this stone.
Now, ask yourself a couple of logic-based questions of, you have a dragon vault full of money, and you need it guarded for a while by something that doesn't really need a whole lot of perishable foods. What type of creature do you think that would be to guard something like that?"
A vampire?
A ghost. A sex ghost.
You see him just grab the bridge of his nose.
Vampire's a pretty good god if he's into it. Are you into it?
You see him hold out his hand, and one of the beams of sunlight coming down. He's like, "No, I don't think I'm a vampire."
A skeleton.
Yeah.
No, you know what?
I recently rewatched Twilight, and the whole, sunlight thing is apparently a myth.
Also, a long-lived species like the dwarves yourselves. You're looking pretty fine for a man your age. You're what, 400?
4,000 years old.
Oh, wow. That's a lot longer than most dwarves.
Yes.
I'm assuming the staff is doing something there for you.
No, actually, the staff the staff isn't helping me out at all.
Is
Well, you should give it to us then, because
I
it would
will
help
not
us
do
a
that.
lot with the aforementioned pirate deal.
That won't happen. This belongs to me.
And that is the dragon staff of.
I got a Harry on.
Yeah. I was going to say
Agharion?
Agharon?
You
We'll say Agharon.
That's the dragon staff of Eggy.
The A staff.
Eggs and toast.
That's staff. Yeah, I'm assuming that is the staff, though.
That's the name of the staff.
That is the name of the staff.
You seem kind of raising eyes like, and why do you want it? It's kind of
Is
powerful.
that like your Wilson? Just.
Ooh, have you married the staff? Has it gotten to that point?
You see him kind of like furrow his brow a little bit. His golden eyebrow is just kind of like creasing downwards a little bit. You notice no crow's feet on his eyes, though. Looks like look a dwarf in his young 120s.
All right. I mean, I'm 100 years old myself. Still in my prime. What's your secret?
Well, if you're not going to figure it out on your own, I'm just going to keep that one to myself. And
Aw,
you see him flip
can
the
we-
staff up and snap, and like just kind of grasping his hand, like, and the staff stays with me.
Can I roll? Can we roll? Figure out what it is?
Yeah, give me either a nature or an arcana check.
Okay, I'm better at Arcana.
Don't forget your.
Don't forget
wait.
your super smartness now.
Yay, I'm better at both.
Yeah, so it's probably like a...
No, I'm not.
Probably above 10 though.
Arcana. It's 2 plus 4?
It's 3 plus 4, so 7 plus 6 is 13.
13.
13, you kind of get the idea. You've heard about this stuff before, Malik. It's not your forte, but you have heard stories of, the race is a little bit different, but things guarding hoards of gold and not needing to eat or drink very often definitely sounds draconic to you.
I don't know why I'm saying that like I know what anything is in like D&D, but
Dragon-like.
I kind of got that part, but yay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Are you a dragon?
You see for a brief moment his eyes just kind of like flitter in that kind of serpentine like little slit that goes up, and they change back into like these bright blue eyes of a dwarf.
Did you see that? Totally dragon eyes.
Wait, but you're disguised as a dwarf. I thought the dragons hated the dwarves.
Well, confused the hell out of you, didn't it?
That is true. I would never would have guessed that you are a dragon. That is
Truth, that was like one of the last things you probably would have guessed.
Yeah, no, I was really thinking lich maybe, but
no, liches have their own.
I know it was
thing.
very confusing.
Also, you would tell if you're in the lich area, like you'd feel terrible about
I also
yourself.
maybe you were lying to me about the being paid in souls thing. I don't know. Like we're just getting to know each other.
That's terrible. Why would you ever do that?
So since you're saying we can leave with some of this stuff too.
Well, as long as it goes back to the people, you can leave with all of it.
Yeah, that's like why we're here. Liberating all this stuff for the people.
Yes, ostensibly.
Is there, say, I don't know, a wheelbarrow? Like, how did this all get here in the first place? Because I'm going to guess he didn't bring handfuls of coinage.
Well, you either need a magical transport of some type.
Oh, no.
A massive army of people of some type.
No.
Oh, maybe we have that.
Or some type of dimensional hole.
Oh, no.
Well, we know some people. We can get some things moving in here.
Well, that's bringing more people than I know into this place. Can you testify to their character and their upstanding that they won't, swipe a handful here, a handful there for themselves? Because this should go back to the people.
That's a good question, and I will get back to you on the answer when I have one myself.
So no wheelbarrow.
Actually, yes, I am curious about the wheelbarrow question. Is there one? Maybe a cart?
Fablins.
Oh my god. You'll finally come in handy. I have the perfect...
How are we going to get
creature.
Fablin down here, though?
Yeah, there is it's like a winding staircase you came down. And also the rest of the vault as well.
How much can you carry with a levitate spell? Because you have levitate.
Oh yeah,
Malika.
let's find out.
You'd carry like a good like a nice size, but it wouldn't be like.
Oh, the spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds.
So 500 pounds of gold.
Yeah, so
Pretty sweet.
500 at a time. It might take a few shifts.
Shit, I've got useful stuff.
Yeah, man.
No, it's like joking at the beginning. I'm like using all these spells I haven't used. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Blessed
coming
be
in
the
handy.
spellcasters.
Well, maybe let's not walk out of here right away with the gold. We have
So where is it gonna go? Who's gonna be handling it? These are questions I need to know.
So, number one handler is us. We're going to be handling some of it. The second handler, I think, is going to be a new friend, Sexy Uncle Dad.
oh yes, Uncle Daddy.
Give me a persuasion check to.
I can't add the sexy variable into the mix, but y'all can.
Wow.
Wow, another natural 20.
Another natural 20.
You had him at Uncle Daddy.
Yeah. Plus my persuasion.
He's like,
Whoever that
"What?
is, I'm on board."
I want it. I want him down here. Your description of him
Oh, yeah.
just works for me.
It's like, well,
Sexy Uncle Daddy.
well, as long as he's family, I'm like, you always got to trust family.
Yeah, yeah.
True.
He's
Sexy family.
and it will end
That's
up.
Stephanie saying that, not a Malika.
it'll definitely end up in the hands of the people of Waterdeep. We've been very much promised that, and we believe that will be the end result.
Says, well, all right, you've...
And unless we are killed by the Zhentarim in the meantime. But we're working on it.
Well, I assure you, if any Zhentarim come in here, they will be very sorry that they did.
Good.
Ooh.
Oh.
And you actually see kind of like this like golden gas begin to like billow out from his nostrils.
Since you've
Oh.
excited about killing the Zhentarim,
Yeah, we might have a great proposal for you.
Well, I can't...
we thought this was bad news, but we've also found ourselves in an unholy alliance with the wizard Manshoon.
Oh, geez, buddy. No, you're so close, though. Try again.
Van Swoon.
You're getting further.
Gorgeous cape, possibly a clone. Iron arm. Kills Manshoon.
He did it! I'm so proud of you, my friend.
I remembered an NPC.
You see this very subtle and restrained anger crawl across Barrock's face. He says, I thought all the Manshoon clones had been exterminated. It's troubling to hear that one is still around.
At least-
Well, now's your chance.
Well,
At least
I'm...
one's is still alive, and he's really putting the vice to us. The screw vice.
Well, there are two things.
Tell him about the goat. Not the goat. The donkey.
Well, two things to be concerned of is one, I'm not allowed to leave until the last piece of gold has left this vault.
Oh.
And two, I'm not technically allowed inside the city limits.
Well, we're going to bring him to you.
Yeah, I think that's the plan.
Lure him.
Yeah, we're gonna. So we've he has our beloved friends and family held capture, in a terrible simulacrum spell, which is not great for them, and we have to try to get out of it, because we don't want to give the money to Manshoon. He's trying to ruin our reputation.
That'd be dangerous. That'd be absolutely...
Yeah, we don't want this.
Yeah,
dreadful.
so, but because he has our friends, he believes that we are getting the treasure for himself. Although he might also think that we're betraying him. It's also, as I said, fast-moving, complicated situation.
It's fluid.
Fluid. Great word. So if we bring him and a bunch of Zhentarim agents back to the vault, you'll maybe help us kill those guys?
If it helps, we can get some pirates in the mix. It'll be a real chaos party atmosphere.
It would be a chaos party.
The only
I assume you breathe
acceptable
fire.
use of this.
You breathe fire? What's your breath weapon?
Well, I can make people drowsy with my breath, or I can just immolate them with my fire.
Yeah, that is a
Both
chaos
those
party.
things.
You might want to head straight to immolate. I don't know if this is going to be a drowsy situation.
Well, I mean, good news about drowsy is that the drow should be fine. They are immune to most sleeping
It's true.
things.
She says, yawning.
Oh, that's true. We don't fall asleep at all.
I think that's more Steph who doesn't sleep.
Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check then. You get to roll with advantage because you included the name Manshoon.
All right.
If this is like double natural 20s.
Then I am like going to retire from D&D.
Whoa.
No, I'm not going to do that. It's a 23 though.
Yeah. You seem like, all right, well, if you lure them down here into the vault, then I will be ready to roast them.
Well, good news. There's only one thing left to do, and that's lure the arch nemesis of this entire campaign down here.
Yeah, easy peasy. Ish. All right. I think I got a good idea though.
What is it?
Okay, so we go to the inner sanctum.
Mhm.
We tell Manshoon the reason why we lured Mert into the inner sanctum was to tip him off that the hoppers were getting onto him. And so we were letting him know about an imminent attack.
A double cross.
And now we found the vault and we're going to bring him directly to it. But only we can access the vault because of reasons.
I mean, those are valid reasons.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
are actual reasons.
Yeah, like we have the access.
We've already cleared things.
We know how to get here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it sounds like maybe he'll fall for that. Unless, of course, he just kills us on sight and steals the Stone of Galore.
True.
So, A or B. I'm voting for A, though.
Well, I mean, this lovely dragon. What did you say your name is?
Barak Clangham. Actually, no. My real name's Aranax.
Aranax?
Yeah. Aurinax. Aranax.
Okay. Well,
Hope I
I
said that
mean,
right.
didn't our friend here say that he would destroy them if they came down here anyways?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, no, I was going to say, at least there's like a win out of this, but there's not really a win if we die. Like, I don't want to die. Let's not die.
Well,
Yeah.
just stay out of the way of the breath. And then
If
you'll be
can
fine.
you hopefully he doesn't also sing or lack from us. That'd be real bad news. So if it looks like we're made out of snow,
Oh, God. What?
kill everything.
It is a possible in the adventure.
Of course it is.
No. Oh, no.
Have we been made of snow this
What's
whole time? Oh my god.
Oh, God. What's real?
I hope at the end this turns out to be like a dream John had.
Oh, my God. This is like.
And Johnny wakes
real
up in his bed. I have an idea for a podcast.
M. Night Shyamalan shit.
The circle begins again.
It was a dream.
Well, he won't get the Stone of Galore because I'm leaving it right here.
I mean, I don't
Right.
think we can do that, can we?
Yeah, you can if you want.
Check it out, sister. Ha ha.
But can we still get in and out?
You have the keys, so you're fine.
Oh.
Plus, we say Azam all the time. We're great.
Yeah, you know the keyword.
Oh, so then we can just straight up be like,
Those
you
trees
can
still
only
hate
get back
us.
in with us.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have to dodge those trees on the
So
way.
do you
out.
want to disattune to the
right.
stone?
Do I have to do that to let it go?
You can either choose to do it instantly or it just happens over 24 hours.
I will take the 24-hour option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, so yeah, we can open it without the stone. Just
Yes, as long as you have the keys and and you know the password, you're good.
Okay. Cool.
The stone just literally told you what the keys were and where the vault was.
Goodbye, Stone.
It's like,
You were helpful, but not as helpful as you might have been.
would you mind passing me to one of your friends?
Oh yeah, here. Take a chill pill and hang out with this dwarf
if
dragon.
you no longer wish to be associated with me, I wish to be associated with someone else in your group.
What? No. We're all together. We're a team, Stone.
You just said you were going to leave me here.
But we're
Yeah,
gonna,
well, we'll be back.
yeah,
we'll
I'll
be
be
right
back.
back,
I'll
and
be
we might
back.
even survive.
yeah, I'll come back and get you in like 6 hours.
I would prefer to be with the group actually,
Why?
because then I get to see the world.
Huh.
Oh, well, this makes me
That's-
sad.
That's really nice. For
You know, Stone, I know exactly
Oh.
how you feel. I, too, was once a lonely shut-in, living in a cult, the occasional human sacrifice, having sex with ghosts. You know how it goes. But I've learned that the world is dangerous, and you have to take steps to protect your friends. So my recommendation is you stay here in the safe protection of this sort of dragon dwarf hybrid or whatever this is. And, we'll be right back. You'll get to witness a thrilling battle. And then I am going to take you to a front row seat of the best damn party in town.
I would actually prefer to stay with the group. I am a magical item of quite potent power. It's almost almost impossible to destroy me.
Well, I don't really see myself using you to beat an evil wizard's skull open. So listen to your new friend.
Well,
I'm making new friends all the time.
Just hand
these
me over
days.
to a compatriot of yours. I mean, I have magical abilities that could maybe open up information about wizards and whatnot that could find a weakness.
I gotta say, we're hitting a point where there's not really going to be a lot of time for Q&A, Stone.
Well,
I
then
think-
I just request that if you're going to leave me here, I wish to join along. I will happily carry on with somebody else.
Can you promise that if you're on a person that we won't be killed by a mage?
Well, I cannot promise that you will be. That's an
What
impossible.
I'm worried about.
no one
friend,
can make that promise.
No, of course. And so what I'm
So you're
worried-
asking me to do the impossible then? Do it yourself.
Well, what I'm trying to get to is that I'm very worried that if we show up to our meeting with you, the guy is just going to kill us and take you for himself, and then we won't be friends anymore. I'm looking out for us as a team.
Well, do you think you could take him in a fight?
No.
Oh, no, not at all.
That's why you're staying here as leverage.
Well, do you think he may have a weakness?
I don't know, does Manshoon have a weakness?
I don't know. Use one of my abilities and I could possibly tell you.
All right, let's fire it up.
You just have to say you use the...
Yeah.
But you got to identify the target specifically of what you use. So you can use it on a person, a place, or...
Yeah, so you can just say, like, tell me everything about Manshoon. How many times
But
can you
there's
use
some
legend?
rolling in here.
Oh.
And regains 1.
Oh, that's to regain charges. You used one already for the password.
Okay. So I will cast the spell Legend Lore on Manshoon.
So in your mind, Yosef, you get brought in and you find yourself in this kind of like crystal sarcophagus, and then you wake up and you see kind of like this two fleshy hands looking up and says, Manshoon, the original Manshoon was destroyed and it's cloned himself 12 times, and his 12 clones awoke and caused a great catastrophe. And it cuts to like this cinematic, almost like a globe on fire. And he says, the Manshoon you've encountered, clone number 3, was sent to be destroyed by one of the greatest wizard assassins ever to exist, named Zonthal. And you see, I see where Miles' face is going on.
Yeah. It's a lot of Zonthal. He's like the bane of my player existence.
You see this big tower surrounded by this huge hedge garden and this lovely rolling green hills and like kind of like a little village off to the side. Zonthal lured Manshoon to his tower where they engaged in an epic fight of wizardly contention. And you see Manshoon in like this kind of like black and blue robe, and this other wizard with kind of like this light blonde hair in this kind of like star pattern robe, almost like the night sky crawling across. And they're on this giant stairway and kind of like the swirling time space going around them. And you see like comets and asteroids like flying by as they're just like launching fireballs, lightning bolts, ice bolts, and everything, like just throwing everything at each other. And eventually you see them run out of spells and they just go running at each other and then just start throwing fisticuffs.
Wow.
And at this point you see, unfortunately, fate had another idea in mind for Zonthal and Manshoon as you see this comet come by and hits both of them and knocks them off into the stairwell. And you see Manshoon reach out to try and hold on to Zonthal and pulls his star robe off of him as they both go scattering off into space. And it says, and for many, many years, Manshoon was lost to the cosmos, unknown in space and time, unknown of where he was, what year it was, or if he'd ever find a way out. And then a revelation. And you cut back cinematically to this top of a wizard tower, and you see these wizards in with shaved heads and flame tattoos on them, and Zhentarims who are around them and around like this big circle as they're conducting some type of ritual summoning spell. And they're chanting the name Manshoon, 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 as you see magical energies begin to rise up from this magical circle. And then it cuts back to space as you see a little rip in fabric of space-time opens up, and you see Manshoon go flying out. And he goes flying down towards, and look, he's kind of ethereal and transparent as he goes flying down towards a jungle. And he lands, doesn't hit the ground, but goes right through it and goes through rock and stone and lands in kind of like this stone maze around him. As you see, like this black crown floating above a sarcophagus. And you see him it looks like he spends days and days and days wandering around trying to find a way out of this maze. And then eventually he sees an inscription on a wall. And he goes back to like kind of like this open green devil face and sticks his arm in, and he pulls it back and his arm is gone. And you see the doors rise up above him. And as the stone door opens, he comes face to face with this character with like these long purplish robes. He's got this white, tight, almost mummified skin just peeled back against his face and these two little bright eyes. And he says, encountering a being of great power, Manshoon bargained with him. With some technology that he learned from another era, he bargained with the Lich and bought his way out of the tomb to return to Waterdeep. As you see him, as soon as he gets out of like this jungle cave that has like vines and grass hanging over, there's a black obelisk there. He just casts a teleport spell and is gone. And you see him come back, and he's in one of the main headquarters for the Zhentarim, as you see people kind of shocked and amazed at, holy crap, he's back. And then it cuts back and that is the clone Manshoon you have encountered.
Any thoughts on how to kill him?
He is quite paranoid. He probably has many clones and many simulacrums around. Trying to find the true Manshoon will be difficult.
Can you identify the true Manshoon?
The stone says, no, I cannot, but a dragon with true sight could.
Oh, yeah. Neat. I still feel like our plan's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, not the best plan. We might not kill Manshoon,
Mm-hmm.
but we might kill this version of him at least.
That's true.
And that's not nothing.
What about you, Dragon? Do you know any way of detecting whether or not we're going to bring the real Manshoon down here?
He says, well, I have true sight.
Yeah, but I feel like we really only get one shot at this. Like, if we kill the simulacrum Manshoon, the real one will still be
Well,
up
can
there.
the
real
Manshoons,
cloned one, I should say.
communicate with each other and do they have a hive mind kind
Well,
of
the
thing?
Manshoons hated each other. That's why the war happened.
Yeah.
So how many clones? This is the third one, so we just won't know if there's still more out there, is what you're saying?
Well, you see, actually forgot from the legend lore spell is that mid-fight, the report went back to the Lord's Alliance of this kind of Star Wars-y, almost holographic image of Zonthal saying, hey, I killed Manshoon while the fight was still happening. So he reported that he killed him when, in fact,
He did not necessarily kill him.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Zontal's a real asshole, frankly.
Thanks, Evan. You spawned off a whole bunch of lore with your selling of that tower.
Yeah, good work. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, so probably he's the last clone, but the thing is, if he's simulacrum himself, which seems like, a thing to do if you're a weird paranoid guy, he probably wouldn't come here on his own, but you never know. He also might be cocky.
Mm-hmm.
But at least
I don't know. Is cocky and paranoid go hand in hand?
Not really, no. Not my experience. He doesn't have a deactivate button for a simulacrum, like peanut butter.
No. Amal, give me an Arcana check.
Okay. I'd say that confidently.
Would a dispel? Sorry, go ahead. I guess dispel magic wouldn't work.
Okay, I mean, Arcana. Is it? If I have 2 now.
So it's a 3 plus 4, so it's 7 plus that.
7 plus
Plus
13.
Yeah.
Oh,
20.
So, yeah.
So Malik, you, with your headband of intelligence,
I'm so smart.
you figure that it's technically a construct, and while it's a well-made one, a dispel magic could probably stun it for a bit. Wouldn't be an absolute destroy, but you could open up some advantages against him if you dispelled him a couple of times. Essentially not destroying, but you definitely cease him from operating for a round or two.
Okay, so there's that.
Yeah, good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Stone. That actually is pretty helpful. Of course, if he is just a real Manshoon, he'll just be pissed at us.
That's true.
It's if it's the real Manshoon, then his power level will be exceptionally high.
And that's why we immolate him.
Yeah.
And by we mean you. And she points at the dragon.
You're great, Arnox.
Well, I know I am.
Yeah.
See? Cocky, but well earned.
Cool.
So if you come back in, you come running in, duck, and then I'll just belch fire up the stairway.
Cool.
And it'll wind all the way up. It'll no real chance to dodge out of the way.
Yeah, so run our butts off. Okay. Well, Stone.
Yes.
That was all very helpful.
Thank you. You're welcome. Can I join you on your journey?
Still thinking I'll come back and get you real quick.
I would really prefer if.
Why are you so pushy?
I like to experience new things and learn about the world around me.
Do you want to end up in the hands of the bad guys?
Not particularly, but I'm indifferent to it one way or the other.
Well,
as long as I learn new things.
Not helpful.
Yeah, well, you're going to learn about a new Dragon Blast. Have you ever seen one of those?
You see, Arnex, I do not wish to get associated with an aboleth.
Well, then you can learn about all this exciting treasure. Look, Stone, we've really, really got to get on this plan.
Yeah,
we
this,
have
like,
other friends
Stone has separation anxiety. Like,
whose lives depend on it.
Stone says, well, ultimately, I have no say in the matter. I just wish to be along on the journey. But if you are going to leave me, please disattune to me. So if you die along the way, then I hopefully can find someone else to pick me up and carry you along on their journey.
Well, you know what? If it's going to turn your whining off, I do disattune to you, Stone, because I don't think we're going to defeat the wizard Manshoon with a cutscene.
Give me a wisdom save, please.
It is not great, a 5.
So remember when I sent out that message about what your greatest desires were?
Mm-hmm.
What are your greatest desires?
I want to restore like my reputation around Waterdeep before I leave. And I think if my reputation is good enough, I might stay.
All right. So when you disattune from the stone, you completely forget where you are. You don't remember the location of the vault, what the keys are needed for. And your greatest desire that you just mentioned, you forget completely about that as well.
Okay, I'm going to communicate my new state to like my compatriots.
You're in the vault. We've been looking for it for days.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't think this has worked. Can I get in tune with the stone again?
That'll take an hour. Take a short rest.
Well,
Why didn't the stone tell him that?
Because it's a mean stone.
all right, Stone.
You didn't see
I
me.
guess I will attune to you again. We've now lost an hour, and it seems like you're probably going to end up in the hands of Evil Wizard, but I don't really see how we're going to get back into the vault without the stone.
Oh no, we have the things. Like we can get back in. It's no problem.
You've just forgotten things.
You just don't. Yeah, you just.
And the stone has stopped communicating with you.
All right. Let's go. But
Trust me. We did a whole thing. Do you not remember like the adventures that we went on? I guess, does he remember those adventures?
He doesn't. Well, he remembers you.
Remember when we got that paperclip?
Yeah. So like
That was one.
You remember coming to like you remember being Waterdeep, but you don't know that this is called the Dragon Vault, and you don't know that it's in the City of the Dead, and you don't know why you have a paperclip, a severed drow hand, and a beholder plushie in your hands.
be that as it may, I remember why I'm here, which was
Yeah,
Just-
you remember the money.
to grab a bunch of money for the order. I don't see why I don't just do that now. Maybe the rest of us grab a bunch of money and then we just,
No, we got remember
make a break for it.
No,
We have a
our
plan, we have a
friends,
plan,
the friends
we have a
who are
plan.
dying.
The
maybe?
plan you remember as well. It's just like your desire of redeeming your reputation around Waterdeep. That's gone. You can't remember that. It's a blank.
Oh no.
But why did I want to do this? It doesn't sound like me.
Well, the Winter Shield party, right? You want that to be a big hit?
Seems unlikely now that our reputations have been tarnished.
No, we're gonna clear our names and have a great party.
It's all part of the plan.
Yeah. You helped come up with it.
You're our marketing team, like our entire marketing team.
Yeah, but why? Like,
Okay. We have to go, but like, just trust us. This is the thing you want.
I see you're working on it. And you want to save our friends and make some money, which is all still going to happen.
all the cult really wanted was 1,000 gold pieces, which seems easy enough to collect from this pile right here. And
If you do collect that, he will probably kill you.
What do you think? 1,000 gold? I'm just gonna
Just send the money back to the people. That's
Yeah, it's going back to the people.
No, it's going to the Pubash Shabu.
The Order of the Holy Absence of the Puba Shabu.
No,
They're people.
it came from the people of Waterdeep. It should go back to the people of Waterdeep.
I know, but I think we were all going to collect our cut about it.
Yeah, well, we have to get a cut, and then you can bring that back to the Pubash.
Okay, maybe we just have him attuned to the stone again. Maybe we just do that quickly.
I think that doesn't.
You
He
can
tries.
try.
He tries, and oh yeah.
It'd take an hour.
All right.
I guess we can hang out here. I actually know any good stories.
Like, He recounts to you, and he begins to exhale some golden smoke, where it looks like he's reenacting the battle at the Well of the Dragons.
Oh, wow.
That he stepped out on because he's with Dagalt Neverember. But he was told by many good friends about the epic victory of dragons fighting Dracoleches and undead dragons and these giant meteors falling from the sky.
I hate to interrupt you, but I actually have seen this musical.
Oh, yeah. I've heard it. It got meddling reviews.
No, I didn't see that one. I saw the new one.
Oh, there's a new one?
Yeah, it's called The True Story.
Oh. I got to see that. Then I haven't seen that yet.
No. Yeah, pretty good. I think.
Wait, did I see this one too?
Yeah. That was
Okay,
that was
just
the
checking.
time we
The
went to the
Mert
theater.
Okay.
Yeah, Mert wept. It was really close to the material.
Yosef, you retune to the stone. He says, "Oh, welcome back, Yosef."
I remember.
You don't remember.
Oh, I don't remember.
No, it took your memories.
Oh, okay.
Like you retuned to it, but that memory, that great desire to redeem yourself, still gone. The Vault of the Dragons location still gone. Why you have these 3 items on you? Gone.
What? This stone holds a grudge.
Give me a nature check, everybody,
Okay. You too, right?
Nope.
if you wish.
Oh, jeez. Not for Waywalk.
No.
No, but it's your
wait.
it's your intelligence though.
So what,
13 for me.
is it 7 plus 7?
Do you have intelligence? Is nature your?
I'm -1, but it's intelligence.
Yeah, so
yeah.
plus
So
4.
so it's only plus 4, so it's a 15.
So 15.
15 is what you needed. Amalika, you've heard, actually, these things actually do come from the Underdark. These are aboliths, which are ancient creatures made out of kind of like a gooey acid, but they're very smart. And they're very conniving and they're very sinister, and they are kind of like evil keepers of knowledge, and that they're always trying to seek out new knowledge, and that they have this, sometimes they have an ability to kind of like drain memories and facts and information away from people. And that maybe this magical bond that Yosef had when he severed it kind of had like a backlash effect to it.
Well,
it can be fixed, but it's very expensive to do.
Well, friends, I don't remember why I did this.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like this turned out to be the easiest way to get gold in Waterdeep, so, I'm just going to take a little pile, maybe run for it.
No,
maybe you do the same, and we'll
I
pack
don't
it
want
in.
this.
He's gonna kill you. That guy right there.
Well, as I've said many times before, life and death are just sort of a seamless continuum, and if this is our time, I may be up.
But that's suicide. That's actually suicide.
Yeah, he's like, why?
Well, I'm not going to kill anyone. I just want the gold to go back to its rightful owner.
Tell him you're gonna kill him.
I don't know if I can just murder somebody unwittingly.
He just needs to know that. Just tell him that.
I think murder is kind of bad.
Yeah,
but but also just tell him that.
But that'd be a lie as well, which is also kind of bad.
Why are you so moral?
Listen, Waywalker, we need you, buddy. We need you on this case.
Did you just call him Waywalker?
You just called him
Oh,
Waywalker.
sorry. We need you, Yosef, buddy. We need your help here. We're not going to get out of this if we don't have you.
We're your friends. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes you debatably don't like us and you're kind of mean, but
Yeah, you can't just walk out on us.
we've come a long way.
That would hurt my feelings so much.
I don't think he cares about your feelings.
I hope you do, at least a little bit.
I don't think he does.
My feelings would be so hurt, Yosef.
I
Okay,
care
well.
about his feelings.
Yeah.
But maybe we're just a bit over our heads. Like maybe we just really got swept up with forming attachments to people, places, parties, life events. It's a way of tricking yourself. It's a way of distracting yourself from, the collapse of the universe and your own inevitable death. Don't you see? You're not saving me. I'm saving you.
I don't think that's true.
I say we just pack it in, commit a couple more petty crimes, maybe see if we can nick something from Mert the moneylender and go our separate ways. What do you say?
No. How about that?
You have a contract with Waywalk to be on the marketing team for...
Yeah, I'm not releasing you from that.
Yeah.
You gotta promote my party
Until
it happens.
Why?
Because it won't be the same without you. You've
true.
done so much work.
If you did sign a contract, you're kind of legally bound to.
It's true.
Like that's enforceable by court.
Carl.
Oh, that's Aaron X.
No, but I'm now not talking to Carl.
Oh, sorry.
Because Carl's
yeah,
here.
Yeah,
Carl, you gotta help us out here, man. You
Carl,
gotta-
It's like,
bring him back.
Okay, boss. So the one thing I know about you
Oh no.
is that you love a good time.
Hmm.
Whether it be sex with ghosts, and I've done the bookkeeping on it. It's not great bookkeeping, but I'm terrible.
No,
with
I know.
numbers.
You're coming along, Carl. You're coming along.
We're gonna teach you arithmetic any day now.
It took me 20 goes before I learned what a plus sign was.
I
We can
remember
learn
that
how to
conversation.
for you.
Count your jelly beans.
But the one thing I do know, boss, is that you have the ability to order me around and do whatever you want me to do.
What?
But the one thing I know that you do love above anything else is a good time. And in the brief time that I've seen you either be celestial form, cupcake form, or pizza form, it was the happiest you've ever been. And the best times you've ever had is around these two.
Carl, I'm spun. I thought I cared
I'm spun
about
sugar.
something.
Whee!
Oh, Carl. Carl, I was so certain and willing to risk my life for this ridiculous party. Now, due to my unholy bond with this stupid stone, I've lost all that.
Well,
So I'm going to give you an order you've never heard before, Carl.
Oh no.
you see him kind of clap his hands together and rubs them together. Little bits of like paper or powdered sugar come crumbling down.
Carl, tell me what to do.
Boss, honestly, you've been afflicted by something evil. I think you should stick with your friends. Let your friends help you. They love you. They care for you. You're clearly not the same Yosef you were like 2 minutes ago. Let your friends help you. Stick with them. They're good for you. You're good for them. I mean, like, they're kind of stuck up and square, so you kind of show them how to cut loose every now and then.
Not stuck up. I lived in a fucking hole in the wall for like my entire life.
You got fancy clothes. And
I have fancy clothes because we just bought them.
Well, actually, you got yours handed down.
Right.
and also her
But my hat's new.
Yeah, they had his new. That's your uncle gave you that.
and her
Uncle
uncle is a
Daddy.
pirate king, so
Carl, for once, you are going to guide me. So I choose to complete this adventure with both the friends that I figuratively made and the friends that I literally made.
yeah.
And also, eat my ass, stone. And I throw the stone across the...
Ching, 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 ching.
Well, yeah, perfect. That's what we wanted to do in the first place.
Let's go.
All right. Are we going to eat me in celebration?
No.
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 I
We
still,
don't have time to bake a new one
I
of
also
you.
still never want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm delicious, though.
Yeah, but we don't.
have a moral problem with it, Carl.
Carl, we'll be glad to eat you later.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
right
think
now-
that's true.
We need you on the team as a member of, wait for it, the Trollskull Quartet.
Yeah.
I'll allow this.
It rolls off the tongue.
It doesn't.
Not
but
as
I
good
mean,
as Trollskull Trio,
it
though.
does,
Like,
yeah.
just objectively not as good.
No.
It's
We need to get
true.
13 in here.
All right,
The
let's go.
troll skull. No, I can't do it. I was like trying to think of bust out the thesaurus.
Yeah. There's no foreword that starts with T.
The totally awesome foursome of the troll skull. Alley.
That's... We'll work on it.
We're gonna have to rename Troll Skull Alley to something that starts with F. Foursome.
Yeah.
Never mind. We're just.
Yeah, we'll bring
This
that
is a future problem.
Yeah,
This
we'll bring that up
this
at the
is a future
BIA
problem.
next
Yep.
week.
All right. So, what's the game plan then?
All right, I think
Let's go
If
lure
if we're ready to
Manshoon.
go, yeah, let's go to the
place.
inner
Sanctum.
sanctum.
Inner sanctum. Wait, can't we just? No, we have to go to the house first.
You have to go to the circle. yeah.
You gotta go to the circle. Maybe on the way there, I'll send our good buddy, Mert the Moneylender, just a quick scroll of sending, letting them know about our suicidal plan.
We should also tell Sexy Uncle.
Oh yeah, Uncle Daddy.
I do have.
So
I'm
the
gonna
word
not-
sexy isn't in there?
All right, so you're gonna send off some
do
summon
have
scrolls.
exactly 2 scrolls.
All right.
So that works out.
Nice.
I don't know though what I want to tell
Give me
the pirates yet.
Give
though.
me an Arcana check for a Malika or a Waywocket. I'd say Yosef as well if you have it.
I got it.
Whoops.
19 for me.
Ah!
19.
You know how I was joking about I just want mediocre rolls? It's like, ugh. What's our... Oh, wait. Okay, intelligence. So plus...
Plus 7 for
7
you.
again for you now.
Oh, so math is 13.
13.
I also have 13.
So actually, this is a Yosef exclusive.
Ooh.
You do remember that in communications with your various spirits and deities that you remember Mert saying he was going to do an assault on the sanctum,
Yeah.
and that sending doesn't work across if you're not on the same plane of existence.
Yeah.
Oh, because he was. So do
Well,
I
they were
know
gonna-
whether
they were
or
gonna-
not the message got through?
It would just fail right away.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they were going to do an assault on Kolat Tower.
You remember Mert saying no, he was going to assault the sanctum.
It's going to assault the sanctum.
Yeah, they're going right after Man. They were going to go because
Right.
they wanted to take out Manshoon ASAP and drop the full weight of the city on him.
That's
Yeah.
great. We can pretend to warn Manshoon.
Yeah, that's a good. Hopefully, they haven't mobilized yet.
Oh, Mert said, like, as you were going to the vault, he said that's exactly what he was going to do.
Yeah, but it's been. We took a short rest before we went in. We took a short rest, so it's been 3 plus our actions of hours. So like,
And then all the
5.
exploring in the vault.
I think exploring. So like 5 or 6 hours. Since,
Yeah.
So it's probably evening when we go out. Then it'll be like.
We went in at 11, so 4 or 5
5
o'clock, early
Yeah.
evening.
Yeah. Okay. So it's probably dark when we get outside.
it's wintertime.
Question is whether or not he's able to assemble a force that quickly. Well, let's find out. So in which case, what are we going to tell the Brandath? I have no plan for what they would do.
Well, what do we want?
I guess we want to have them help us. I have no idea how. Because if we're going into the sanctum, I don't think they can join us. And I think if there's already going to be a combat force there, we'll probably be fine.
Do we need help with... Oh, we're also going to have to deal with those fucking trees, by the way.
Yeah, we'll just run away from those trees.
Okay. Do we need an assist here for when we...
Not too worried about that either. We got your levitate spell. Hopefully we'll have a Fablin back.
I just meant for like,
Yeah.
if Manshoon brings other people and we don't kill them all.
Yeah.
So maybe we can hide the Brandath
Like
in the vault.
or in the city of the dead
Okay.
as like a
Yeah,
On standby.
on standby.
sounds good.
Okay. All right. So let's so we get out of. So we're gonna leave the Vault of the Dragons.
So the vault part, are you still in like the 3 bridge area?
So we'll leave.
You can send you can use your sending to anywhere. It's just like on the
Okay.
same plane, doesn't...
Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Let's send a sending to.
You have to roll for it?
Yeah. Well, I'm reading a scroll. We usually do an intelligence check to see if I read it correctly. If I don't
Yeah, because you can
pronounce-
mishappen.
Although I have read it like 3 times today. Do I have maybe advantage? on
Yeah, I'll give you
this?
advantage on that one. Yeah, fair enough.
I've cast this a few times now. Which is, well, actually, yeah, it's fine. It's a 16.
Oh, yeah, perfect. So who are you sending to? And you got 25 words.
I'll send it to Jarlaxle.
Okay.
Uncle Daddy, a.k.a.
Uncle Teddy.
Sorry, that's just who
Jarlaxle.
he is.
Jarlaxle. We've located the vault in the city of the dead. Might need backup. Can you station some guys around the tomb of
Brandath.
Toodles?
The reply is almost instantaneous.
Yeah.
You hear, well, this is a bit embarrassing, but I'm already here and inside.
How?
Hi?
As you see coming down the spiral staircase, you see Jarlaxle with an entourage of drow gunslingers all dressed up in their pirate gear.
How? We locked the door behind us.
And also, those puzzles took forever.
Explain yourself.
Well, so when you were on the deck of my boat, you told me what keys were needed, and then I just had some people follow you to
Did
the
we?
Brandath. Oh, yes, you did. I have a note of
Damn
it.
Check the tapes.
Because
They did.
Checks out.
that Dark Elf corpse had 2 hands on it.
Oh no.
Mm.
It's like Arrested Development voice. They did. Oh, well, hello.
And I see the gold is in the corner.
Yep. That's
It's like, oh, is this the guy who's going to help you out?
Yeah, this is Uncle Daddy.
mm-hmm.
His common given name is Jarlaxle.
Oh yeah, sorry, now you're Uncle Daddy.
You see Arnex immediately cock an eyebrow. Not aggressive, but there's immediate concern on his face.
Fun fact, he's also interested in that staff you've married.
It's like, I bet he is.
But like, let's just not do anything
Let's
rash.
table
We have
the
a
staff,
plan,
fellas.
that we need some
No.
help with, and we have to go. Don't take the gold yet.
Yeah, so
Please.
Hey, Jarlaxle.
Bonjour.
Oh yeah.
So, in the interest of full disclosure, Manshoon is alive.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell him this.
He looks at you, Mom, and says, I believe you.
Yeah, he's taken our friends. This is what I didn't tell you before because we were under duress. But yeah, like we need to get our friends back. We're especially concerned about Fablin and Alvin.
Alvin is clearly number 1. Fablin number 2. Number 3, Martam. Number 4, Hako. Number 5.
Oh, Harko made it above Hadar. Oh.
No. Wait, our blood mage?
Wait, sorry, no. I got them mixed up. Blood Mage is definitely at the bottom.
Oh.
I think that's why we're all shocked. What?
Yeah, no,
You're endeared to our blood friend?
No, yeah, he's definitely at the bottom. But I still want to save him. He has potential.
So yeah, now that we've listed off everybody, just like your Star Wars lists of people, or your Star Trek characters, sorry. Now you know everybody who's been kidnapped, and we need them back.
You see Josh say, well, if it is of any concern, we had people following around the Harper agents, and they accrued an elite magical assault team and teleported out of here to its suite.
Oh boy.
So just in case that doesn't work, we're going to lure Manshoon back here. Maybe he'll get eaten by this dragon. Maybe you pirates will get a piece. I'm going to get a few Eldritch Blasts in there myself.
It's true. So, please just stay cool. We need your help for, this. You said you wanted to help,
I am here to help.
And this is going to go to back the people of Waterdeep?
Yes, he says with a wry wink at you, Waywocket. Of course it is. It is where the money belongs.
I'm going to roll an insight on that.
You don't need to roll insight. You already know what his
because
plan
we
is.
already know what the plan is, but
Yeah.
he's just
being wry around you around the dragon.
Well, sorry, but if I recall correctly, the plan is that he will use us to buy his way into the
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, correct.
but then it'll go back to
It's still going back
in
to
a
the council.
roundabout way.
Yeah.
So technically yes, but also technically wink.
Just going to take an extra stop along to Tallahassee first.
That's very important to our friend here, Onyx, that this money goes to the people of Waterdeep.
Well, now that we know we have a dragon guardian, of course, this is the most important thing, and it gets back to the people, lawfully and legally.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think we all agree that getting the money back to the people of Waterdeep is the most important thing, and we all have a tacit agreement to take a little sugar on the side, right, friends? Anyway, let's move on to the plan, because even though my mind has been altered in strange and unpredictable ways, I've discovered that the real treasure was Our friendship?
Yes, that's what you discovered.
It's true.
You know, it sounds really corny when
Yeah.
you say it out loud.
Very corny, but
Yeah.
not untrue.
It's true. It's
I gotta-
gonna be.
I like reach up to pinch your cheeks, but I get thigh.
Yeah, thank you for that friendly gesture. Yeah, anyway, friendship was the real treasure, but we also are going to get the real treasure too.
Yeah, also real
It's
treasure.
true,
Don't worry.
yeah.
Right, let's move.
So you've informed him what the plan is to lure Manshoon out.
Yeah.
So you notice you bid farewell to Aranax, and you notice that's a little standoffish between Jarlaxle and Aranax.
Yeah, play nice.
You'll warm up to him. It's
But like,
very
hopefully,
sexy.
not literally, because.
Oh,
Remember.
Jarlaxle's coming with you,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
is he?
Oh,
and his
Cool.
drow gunslingers as well.
Perfect.
As you go walking up, you notice that he has climbing pythons that he stuck into the side of the. Once they saw that all the 3 doors were open and which one the rope was coming down on, he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's that one."
Smart Uncle Daddy.
He's been an adventure for a bit.
He's been smart for a while.
He also brought climbing gear, which is an often overlooked D&D problem.
As you make your way out to the entrance to the Vault of Dragons, he says, "Don't worry about the trees. I took care of them."
Oh, good.
oh, thank you.
No creatures were harmed, though, right?
No creatures were harmed.
Good.
Give me a nature check.
Wait, what creatures?
I mean, more like forest creatures. Nature check of 14.
Yeah, that's easy. That's enough to know that tree ants technically are not creatures, but plants.
Yes, good. Okay. Well, I'm a friend to the forest creature.
Sure. But like the non-murdery ones.
Yeah, like badges.
I mean, the rats don't like you very much.
Well, they are.
I get that vibe off of you.
Themselves.
I get the vibe of the rodents do not like you.
They don't.
Many
They
do,
really.
though. Listen,
They
ones
hate
in
him.
the ones in the basement were
They
not
super
fans.
hate him.
no, they don't like me, but
Like,
they just are getting to know me.
I don't think they want to get to know you.
I mean, just bring some cheese down. They're rats.
Anyway, that's not the point
Yeah.
of today.
This is.
Let's not get more on topic.
As you make your way to the exit of the tomb, you notice that the sun is starting to set. You have kind of like those oranges and pinkish hues in the sky. The clouds are kind of separate, and you can actually, when you come out, it almost looks like, someone holding like a ceremony. As you can see, lots of torches, maybe about 200 or 300 people holding torches. And as you come out and you see, you're kind of like on this little bit of an elevated hill, and it runs down on this street that intersects and kind of rolls back up where you see a couple of graves and whatnot, and just swaths of people with black and leather armor, torches in hand, big burlap sack over the other side. And you can easily see on many of the people, they have the black flying snake tattoo on their forearms or on their faces.
No.
Oh, hey guys.
As you see Jarlaxle say, "Well, this is an unfortunate situation."
I guess we just live in this vault now.
And we're going to take our first break there.
Yeah, good point.
First break.
Oh, God.
The Trollskull Trio, Manshoon, City of the Dead, Jarlaxle and his crew. It is all about to go down in the City of the Dead. Before we jump into that fight, just a couple of quick announcements before we get this whole thing rolling again. First off is September 14th, because this is one of the last episodes of the season. September 14th, Saturday in Peterborough, Ontario, is the Unconventional Gaming Convention. It is a convention designed for inclusivity and representation, and you can find out all the information you need at their website at uncon.ca or uncongamingptbo on Twitter. Give them a follow. They'll have all the ticket information for you, all the DM and event information for you. It's a really good convention. Everyone has a right to play, and everyone should have a place to play. And I think this convention is amazing, and it was done with the best intentions and the purest of hearts. And when you show up and play, it's just, you feel that community strength. You feel that community closeness coming together. And it just feels good. You feel like you're with your community, and you play games, you meet friends, and you make new friends, and you have an awesome time. I cannot say enough about it. So if you can travel to Peterborough in September in Ontario in the fall is really lovely. Buy a ticket. Show up, have fun, show that this community is about making sure everybody can play the games that they want to play and they have a spot to play them. So I can't say enough about that. I think it's a really important idea, and I think it's a wonderful idea. So if you have the means or opportunity, please come to Peterborough, September 14th. And there's a brunch on September 15th. If you're interested, again, uncon.ca for the website and Uncon Gaming PTBO on Twitter. And just get yourself involved, get yourself down and play some Dungeons and Dragons, play some role-playing games, some card games, some board games. Just meet some people. It'll be a fun time. Also, the wonderful people at I Roll the 4 podcast will have their little stinger or their little promo at the end of this clip. You can follow them on Twitter at IRAF podcast. I always have to word that out in my head because it's I Roll the 4 podcast, IRAF podcast. They are really funny. It's like that good core group of friends coming together to play a little D&D. And they are also doing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, doing their own campaign. And the one thing I love about this module is that everyone's running a different story, because just the way it's built and the way it's organized, you have so many options to choose from, and it's really fun. It's a really good crew, and I think it's a podcast you should subscribe and listen to because they're really fun. Like, they're just good people. So I highly encourage you to check them out. I think that is going to be it for us. Again, if you want to ask questions for our roundtable episode, use the hashtag Trollskull Trio on Twitter and tweet us at Diecast Podcast, or leave questions in our question area on the Discord server. Other than that, you can find us on any app that plays a podcast: Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, everywhere we're there. Please leave a rating review. It does a lot to help us out. And you can find us on our own website at www.flyinglegistudio.com. If you need links to the Discord server, you will find it there. And on YouTube, Diecast Podcast, you can catch up on old episodes. And eventually we'll get the rest of the seasons put up as well, because the rendering time takes so long. But I think that's it. Let's just jump right back into this fight. Next week will be the finale episode. We don't know when the roundtable episode will come out after that, because we have some vacation time coming up. So we're going to have some fun, some travel and whatnot. But stay tuned. Finale next week. Big fight right now. I love you all. Hug a family member. Tell a friend how you feel. And I will see you next week. I hope you enjoy the final battle.
Hail and well met, weary traveler. If you're looking for a tale of fantasy, adventure, and slapstick, you've come to the right place. It's called I Rolled a 4, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast made up of 4 characters. The caring elven cleric, Olivia.
Stop being empathetic towards spiders. I can't. I'm empathetic towards everything.
The steadfast half-elf paladin, Tikal.
I have a knife in my boot and precisely 972 ball bearings in my butthole.
We lost a few of those.
The aloof tiefling druid, Oriana.
Ori's gonna turn to Tikal and Canale and just say,
Don't die.
don't die.
I knew it was coming.
Don't go to jail.
Make good choices.
And the lovable half-orc rogue, Canale.
Good evening, Your Grace, or however you address kings in this land.
God, incredible.
Way to blend in.
All led by the capricious and fickle God King.
Canale and Olivia both give me Constitution contest against this weasel's strength. Which again, crazy sentence.
Hear them battle industrious kobolds, uncover ancient treasures, and save the King of Neverwinter while making one hell of a mess on their way of trying to get paid.
Because friendship was the real treasure.
And then all of a sudden,
And then I start making out. I'm just kidding.
Are you interested? Then pull up a seat at our table. There's always more room here on I Rolled a 4.
Available basically anywhere you can get podcasts. Check us out at IRAF Podcast on Twitter or on Facebook for screenshots, character art, and pictures of our pets. See you at the table.
All right, we are back from break. The Trollskull Trio and Uncle Daddy are outside the Brandath tomb with a whole bunch of Zhentarims with torches and burlap sacks over their shoulders, kind of looking kind of puzzled to see you guys coming out. As you see, as Jarlax says, well, this is interesting.
This is a Jafar situation.
You totally called the Jafar situation.
Oh, hello, our friends at the Zhentarim. How are you going today?
You see a person kind of shimmer into existence as you put that in the middle of the mix, please. Further back towards the... Yeah, there you go. As you see Manshoon's silver robe kind of shimmer and appear, and he says, well, this is interesting indeed.
Lord Manshoon, we found that vault we were talking about.
And we were literally just leaving to get you.
We were gonna go to the sanctum to warn you about the attack from the Hoppers.
There's an attack happening.
Oh, I know there's an attack happening. It happened after the first time you visited my sanctum with the moneylender was a person you brought in.
Yeah, he was strong-arming us, so we wanted to give you the tip that he was on to you.
Give me disadvantage deception check.
Oh,
I will spend an inspiration. Wow. It's deception?
Yeah.
It's an 11.
Oh, yeah. Says, well, when you bring a hopper to my front door and show him where I live,
yes,
I'm disinclined to accept that explanation.
Fair. I was lying to you just now, but not earlier when I said I'm thrilled to be working for you.
Well, I guess if we're telling lies today, I was totally going to kill you all anyways.
Yeah. This is a question. Is Alvin still alive?
Oh, they're fine. They're fine. They're locked up in my freezer just as tight little ice cubes waiting to be freed.
Oh. And
Ice cubes.
if you don't mind, just where's the freezer for when we kick your ass and go free them?
Whoa!
Well, look at the little brass balls on that gnome, trying to boss around the mighty Manshoon.
I mean, you're saying you're going to kill us anyway, so what's the harm, right?
I'm so proud of you, Wayrocket. 2 weeks ago, you were scared of those rats.
He's still scared of the rats.
That was actually even this morning, I think.
Oh, God. Sorry, I'm still a little shook from that stone thing.
Would you say you're stoned?
Girl, I got stoned. All right.
You feel actually kind of like this whoosh off to your side as you see kind of like this golden rip in the fabric of reality, and you see it opened up, and it actually on the other side is Trollskull Alley, and through it you see walk Laerel Silverhand, and she's brought with her some people you may know.
Oh, really?
Wait, who's this person?
The Open
the
Lord.
Open Lord of Waterdeep.
Yes.
She had a cape. She appeared to us.
Right.
She's got Vincent Trench with her, the human private eye.
Well, what's he going to do?
She's got the Water Genasi husband, Embrick and Every.
It's the BIA.
Has Fala with her as well, the druid with the plants. Rishal, the dragonborn librarian sorcerer with a little white mouse on his shoulder with some glasses. Tally Fellbranch, and for the first time ever, you actually see kind of like this luminous outline appear, and you see like this elven features of like this long hair that's been braided back, and this like long, delicate, finessed ears, and this kind of long, swooping nose. As you see this elf just kind of appear to you in like this very ectoplasmic kind of bartending outfit.
Liff?
As you see him kind of like just give you like that wry, ghostly smile as he winks to you, winks towards you, and you see Vincent come up and say, "Oh, your friends came by and told you, or your friends came by and told us all what was going on. That you were actually working for the Harpers the entire time, and that you were trying to make sure that the alley was safe, and you were fighting for your friends and your family, and trying to make sure that no harm came. And we knew that those lies in the paper just couldn't be true."
Somebody understands us.
My heart has grown 3 sizes this day.
It's so wonderful that you've all come here to die for us.
But is that healthy that your heart's grown like really big?
It's
like,
actually
I feel like that's a
really
health
bad
concern.
for you.
It's a metaphor.
Yeah, it's a metaphor. We don't have those in Underdark or wherever you're from. But
You see Vincent say, well, it's coming out of the shadows and into the light that's really shown me what it means to have friends and family in the alleyway, Rocket. And because of that, I think I'm ready to show you what my true self is. As you see kind of like his physical forms begin to change. He grows a lot of fur and his palms turn inwards, and he has like this long, beautiful yellow cape that comes slipping down, and you actually see what is known as a Rakshasa standing in front of you.
Is that a bear person?
It's a tiger person.
Yeah, it's a tiger person who is like made of also of pure magic. Fighting them, I don't recommend it.
I thought this was just your branding.
Wait, who is this person?
This was
Remember the private investigator?
Oh, it's the private investigator?
Yeah. He's called like the Tiger's Eye or something.
Yeah.
That was a clue, I guess.
Wink.
Yeah, we didn't catch that one. We did not guess that person was a tiger.
Well, to be fair, I'm still learning
Yeah,
so
right? Like,
much.
oh man, any of these people
I'll
could
show
be
you a picture
tigers.
later on, but
Cool.
they're actually
They're very handsome.
they're very handsome, and they're also very anti-magical as well.
Everybody's so sexy.
Oh yeah. Actually, this is the exact perfect thing to fight Manshoon. Yeah.
Great.
You also
And
see
Lif!
and Lif is here as well, and you see Fala say like, "Well, I haven't had a chance to stretch my claws in a while." As you see, begin to morph into this dark purple line with like this golden mane hair and like these dull golden eyes, and claws kind of extract. You know, it's like little sparks of lightning come up the side of it.
I thought she was a plant person.
Druid.
Yeah.
Oh,
So druids
okay.
and druids can turn into animals.
Oh.
Everyone's turning into things, and now it's my turn. Hey, is it
are you gonna
happening?
turn
Am I
into?
taller? Am I taller yet?
Yes.
Taller in spirit.
Okay, I'm working on that spell. I'm
I
sorry.
think like one of your hairs just kind of like shot up. So technically, yes, you're taller.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You also notice that along with Laeral is Jalaster Silvermane, who sees you, Yosef, and he's like, "Oh, I know you probably didn't want to see me. I'm here to help you."
It's wonderful to see you, Jalaster. And you know what? If we survive this, let's bang.
It's like, well, I see. I was thinking about asking you out, but I saw how you conducted your business, and I'm more like a monogamous type of guy than I'm looking for something committed.
In that case, I don't care if you live or die. Let's fight.
Oh no. I care.
Yeah, we care.
He doesn't speak for us.
I won't go out with you, though. I'm sorry.
I'm new to making friends.
All right, so on that, we are going to roll initiatives now, just for the way because this is a big combat. A lot of it's going to be cinematically described, but
Sure.
your main focus group is right in front of you. It's
Gotcha.
Manshoon. Actually, Amal, give me a history check
Okay.
with advantage because this is a
Okay.
a Waterhavian.
You've talked me into it.
A Waterhavian character of history.
Oh, 19 plus things. It doesn't matter.
Plus
At least 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
19 plus things.
So you
26?
recognize, you thought this person had died a while ago, but you definitely recognize the outfit of this masked and cloaked figure as the Black Viper, who is a renowned thief and assassin from just kind of like a Robin Hood of
Oh my gosh.
based on legend, where you've always heard stories, but you've never actually met her before.
You guys, this is a renowned thief and
Oh, yeah?
assassin.
Oh, I would be very honored to meet you on any other day but this one.
Would
see
you
her-
consider changing sides?
Give me a persuasion check.
Can I spend inspiration
Yeah,
and get
you-
advantage?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
sure
absolutely.
Fuck yeah. What? I suppose this
You see her like, how much is it in for me?
We'll work that out after I roll.
We've got a whole horde down there.
Ooh.
Yes.
16 plus
You're-
persuasion?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm very charismatic, so that is plus 6.
So what do you say to persuade her?
22, yeah.
I mean, we're going to win. You want to be on the winning side, right? Like, look at our team. This is going to go down in history, and you want to be on the right side of history.
You see, she kind of looks like she's thinking about it. You'll find out what happens on her action.
Okay, interesting.
All right, so we're going to roll this.
So who are these other people?
Those are just regular Zhentarim thugs.
Okay.
NPCs.
NPCs.
Oh, no. Well, it's not the worst going last sometimes.
Oh, no.
I'm
Did
gonna
you also roll a 7?
No, I rolled a 2.
Oh, I rolled a
no.
7.
I'm going to spend my inspiration on this
Yep,
initiative roll.
You absolutely can.
And good thing, because it is a 16.
1 second.
Also, you get a roll for Carl.
Oh, and Carl
16 for Yosef.
is just a 10. Oh, plus his dex?
Yeah, his
He's a
dex.
13.
Oh, wait. Am I supposed to include?
Yeah, you add your dex to the roll.
Oh, whoops. So I'm not 7. Then I'm where's dexterity? Fuck my life. Oh, 3. So
10.
Yep.
And you have a higher dex than Yosef. So we'll go for. No, you have the same dex as Carl.
I don't know why I'm nodding like I know that. But
I have no dex.
Oh, wait.
I don't worry. I just memorized your stats, everybody. It's a very cool thing to do.
I mean, it would be handy. I still haven't even memorized my own stats. And now that I'm smart, like, it's just really, I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of just
honestly,
new stats.
Trying to like do basic math, like of like my stats plus these dice rolls, is like hit and miss right now too.
All right, so we've got Yosef at 16. Waywalk at
It's 7 total.
7. There we go. That's who I was missing.
Yeah.
Yosef at 16, Carl at 13, and Amalika at 10.
Yeah.
So the first to go is going to be the Black Viper, as you see her pull out her rapier and then jams it in the side of Manshoon.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Good persuasion.
Eat our farts.
Ooh. Oh, that's going to be a lot of attacks. She has multi-attack times 3.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I'm glad we had her switch sides.
And the last one is a critical hit.
Ooh.
And it's over before it begins. Just kidding, that's not a thing.
It may be. 1 second.
Oh,
That would be so funny.
Oh my god!
we've avoided battles this entire time.
I'm like, I was so excited to do something, but
That's 6 and 6 is 12. And another 6 is 18.
I think
And
Manshoon has a
then-
lot of hit points, though.
Yeah, and then 8d6 sneak attack.
That's a lot better than me.
So that was 18, 20, 24,
Well, that's actually 11 more
29,
than me, but
30, 32, 36, and 38. 42 points of magical piercing damage to Manshoon as you see him go.
I just want to point out that I would barely survive that.
Oh, that would put me down unconscious. Actually, no, I could uncanny dodge part of it.
Well, because I have the plus 10 HP, so like.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me of my THP.
You see her kind of give a wry smile at Amalek and says, "I do like to be on the winning side." As she uses her her road action to disengage and runs to your side.
Fuck yeah.
Yosef, it is your turn. As you see Manshoon is clutching his side, everyone give me a perception check real quick.
It's
Oh no.
It's an 11.
9.
A 5.
No,
I'm like, oh my shoe.
Manshoon.
You're kind of dazzled by the Black Viper come running over and switching sides like that. There is that definite smell of lavender in the air, but you think that's more Joe Axel than anybody else. As it is Yosef's turn.
Okay,
Daddy smells like lavender now too.
He's always smelled like that.
Oh boy. Did I
seems
miss
like
all
it's
this?
time for a Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
Wait, does this make sense? Like,
It's Toll the Dead has a I mean,
This is-
although, but
this
it's
is the
against
end-
his intellect, right?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Yeah.
And this
Which is probably pretty high.
I'd also like to point out this is like the boss fight. Just uncork. Just uncork.
Yeah. So you could hold person if you wanted, although he would also probably have a pretty high save on that.
Could release my demon swarms.
You could release a demon swarm.
All right, everybody gather around me. I've been saving this for a special day.
Today's
so-
the day.
I am going to start by sort of like sprinkling a circle of ash around me, I believe it is. How many people can reasonably fit within my circle?
It's a 10-foot circle, so 4 people in total.
Okay, so
So us.
So
you guys can pull back.
Well, they got to wait for their turn to move. So.
I see.
So we're all currently in the circle unless you're going to move up.
Okay, so I can probably get the circle around most of us. Probably not the Black Viper, let's say.
Well, she just showed up, so.
Yeah. And now I'm going to summon a variety of demons.
So you got to roll a d6, and
We'll see what demons you get.
I'll use these little red dice as your demons in case you get a lot of them.
I've always wanted to die like this.
Remember, they just attack the closest creature.
Yeah. But you can choose where they go.
Yeah.
It is a 1. And how big is the range of the spell?
I think it's 30 or 60 feet.
So that should be more than enough to like
Yeah.
plop it right on these guys.
So what's the... Oh, we need the Xanathar.
It's a 1 roll.
Yeah.
I forget how many demons that causes though.
Well, the 6 roll determines the type of demon that I'm summoning.
Well, also the number.
Oh.
Because if you get, I actually think the 1 is you get 2 very powerful ones.
Sweet.
2 demons
Yeah.
of challenge 1 or lower.
Is that good?
Yeah, so you want 2 challenge rating 1.
Did you make a little card?
He should have cards for somewhere for him. I gave you like a printout sheet as well of the big powerful ones as well.
Okay. So I can choose the demons?
Yeah.
Of challenge rating 1.
It doesn't say what.
Oh, the cards should be around.
I see. I don't see. Oh, challenge rating 1. I don't see a challenge rating on this.
What's the name of it?
A mains.
I think that's like a challenge rating super low.
Yeah, I think it's a 1/4.
Nothing on dretches.
Yeah, actually, I can use my. I have these D12s.
Oh, here's a good one.
Yep, use those 2.
All right, it's a maw demon.
Oh, there you go.
This sounds fun. All right.
So they don't act right away. You have to roll initiative for them as well.
Ah, sweet. Ha ha ha! Get them, boys.
So describe how these demons come into reality.
So they're almost sort of like what you get in geysers and underground volcanoes. There's sort of 2 sort of like steaming pits with my signature spoke coming out of them. And then they sort of like pop open and release like all of this steam into the air. And these maw demons crawl out of here. So these demons kind of look like giant stomachs, and their entire bodies are sort of like these chomping mouths. Fun fact, anything they devour was eventually transported directly into like the mouth of their god that they serve.
Yeah.
So they're just like wah, 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 wah.
They also get a bonus if they kill anybody. They can run towards another person to make another attack.
Fun, you know?
So roll me the initiative. Just 1 initiative for the both of them.
Okay. It's a 10 because they have Dex -1.
Ooh, so they're gonna go soon. Maw demons.
You see that, Carl? Now that's a demon.
Oh my! That is just a bunch of teeth and evil. Okay, so they have been summoned. Their bard, who's I'm gonna say it's the alien dude with the sword behind him. He is going to look at you, Yosef. Summoning demons is bad to him. So he's going to cast a spell. He's going to cast Charm Person on you. Please give me a wisdom save with advantage.
This is not going to be great. Okay. It's a 10.
10, that is a fail. So this person...
Wait, don't you add something to that?
He has no wisdom.
I've got no wisdom.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Not very smart.
Not very wise.
Sorry.
So you kind of see the glimmer in this...
Oh, actually, but you might have proficiency in wisdom saving throws as a thing, which would only be 13, though, which is probably still a fail.
I've got proficiency 3.
Oh, yeah. So you add 3 to that.
Oh, so I got a 13?
You just beat his DC.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, yeah, because you get, I think, charisma and wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So he waves his arm. You see kind of like the sparkle and this glamour come over Yosef. He kind of like shakes it off. He's like, no, wait a minute. I'm not down for that. And you resist the effects of his spell.
Any other time, creepy.
It is Carl's turn next and the thugs at the same time.
All right.
Carl has a higher dex than the thugs.
Carl is going to fly forward And he's like, who wants invisibility? So raise your hands if you want to be invisible.
I'm going to be attacking.
I think you also have to do that on your action.
Yeah, that would be,
well.
So he'd do that on your turn.
Oh, I have to use Carl to get there. Okay.
Yeah. But essentially he extends the range of your spell.
Okay, I am going to...
Oh my god. Oh, wait. I wonder if you could Arms of Hadar through Carl.
I can't.
No, because it's a touch spell.
It's got to be a touch spell, and I don't think Arms of Hadar
No,
is.
that's what's a range of self, I think.
So I am going to send Carl towards the guy who tried to seduce me.
The bald guy with the sword.
Carl currently being invisible. Is this Carl?
Yeah, it's Carl. Yeah.
Flies right by the demon.
So I'm going to have him, zip over the demon's shoulders and kind of bother that guy.
So you're giving the help action to who then?
To hopefully one of these maw demons, if that's possible.
All right, so just because it has to be like a specific one, so just pick one that you want.
This one that's closest to that.
Perfect. All right, after Carl, the thugs, so the three guys that are closest to me, they're going to try and run around the maw demons.
Yeah, they could get around without taking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's what they're going to try and do because they're kind of freaked out by those things.
6 gets them there, John, if they're going to run.
Yep. They're going to pull out some heavy bows.
Oh, no.
Do some archery attacks. So, Malika, you're the closest one.
Oh, no.
I still got a mage armor on, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's a 22 to hit.
Oh,
that
no.
is
for 6 points of piercing.
Oh, no.
Next one's going to be
some THPs.
At Yosef, which is a 14 to hit. Your AC.
Yep.
That is a 6 points of piercing damage.
Whatever.
I'm also going to need you to make a concentration check because you're concentrating on a spell.
So you got a 10.
Yeah, just a basic Constitution save 10.
I didn't do it. Oh, but I do have a pretty high Constitution.
Yeah.
It's still only a 9.
You lose.
Wait, what?
No, you got you're +2 in Constitution.
Yeah, but this is a 6.
Oh, is it 1,008? I don't know.
No, it's a 6. Yeah, it's a 6
sorry.
+3, which is only a 9. Although, did my Constitution go up?
If you're
no.
only if your proficiency went up.
No, it did. Yeah, in that case, yeah. So you're gonna lose your demon set.
So actually, the demons remain. You just don't control. Like you don't have the ability to snuff them out anymore. They just last.
Whatever.
Okay.
Let them go.
You just can't cancel them early anymore.
Okay, and I took 6 points of damage.
Yes.
So 43 minus 6 brings me down to 37.
And the last one at Waywocket, because only a fool is going to shoot at the Open Lord or Waterdeep, Jarlaxle, or anyone else. That's a natural 1 as a whoosh goes sailing over to your top.
It's good being short.
Waywocket. Amalika, you're going next.
All right. I mean, this wand of magic missile has done me wrong. It's done me dirty too many times.
Yeah, don't.
So we're going
this is not the time for these.
We're going to
parlor
bust
tricks.
out the wand of lightning bolts.
Boom.
Yeah.
And we're going to just not mess around. We're going to use the one that works.
Yeah.
The one we know works. And Amalika just fully aims at Manshoon and just does a whoosh.
Straight line through it. Does it line up with anyone else behind him? Because it goes right through him.
Kind of like a little bit that guy.
Yeah, maybe you could take out these
what's the range on?
It's like 60? No, it's longer than that. Lightning bolts.
South 100 foot line?
Yeah, 100 foot.
Yeah,
line.
100.
100-foot line.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a lightning bolt.
It's 100 feet long and 5 feet wide.
You could probably cook all these little fuckers.
So if you move to like 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, because then I'm too close to these goblins. Oh wait, you mean to get all of them?
Yeah.
If you go here, you can get like these 2 guys and Manshoon and the guy behind him also.
Let's do it.
All right.
Move me.
So roll up 8d6. You got your little red dice over
Oh,
there.
exciting.
And don't forget, you can spend sorcery points to re-roll and need up to 3 or up to 4 dice.
Yeah, you might want to hit this lightning.
Wait, re-roll for
Thunderstrike.
more damage or re-roll like if it's ones or something?
Yeah, if it's 1, you can like re-roll a few
gotcha.
damages, and you maybe turn 1s into 6s.
So
Although you have
No,
rolled
this is a good mix.
hot ass shit there.
So 5, 10, 15, 15, 19, 19, 22, 22 plus 8, 30.
Yeah.
30. Woo.
Now we're good.
Yeah.
We're good with that.
Second, just rolling up. And that's dexterity. Oh, everyone but Manshoon rolled exceptionally low. So 30 in total. You see those two thugs actually get hawked. They're not dead, but you see lightning just arc right through them, and they're barely standing as like smoke and char come off of them. Manshoon looks like he has some type of like magical assistance as it still hits him, but he doesn't take the full brunt of it. So he only takes that much. And the bard behind him takes a full blast, and he looks exceptionally rough as well. All right.
Am I stuck there too?
Yes, you are stuck out there.
It is the Maw Demon's turn, and they will attack the closest creatures to them.
So I guess this Maw Demon is closest to the bard.
Manshoon's closest.
Well, they're equal distance.
So then you can pick which one they want.
I will go for the bard.
What? Manshoon.
But you gotta like get rid of the smaller guys first, because it's gonna take a while to burn down Manshoon.
All right. So roll me up the attack on Manshoon,
we might have to
please.
attack these Maw Demons pretty soon.
On
Manshoon.
On Manshoon?
Yeah. So the card should have your attack bonus and stuff.
Okay. Maw Demon, AC, HP.
Should see like an attack bonus, like a bite.
Bite plus 4.
Perfect.
So it is a 16.
16. He's going to use his reaction and cast shield. As you see this arcane bubble come up around him.
Damn it.
As it misses. Now on the bard in the back.
See, you cast a shield, fucker. Also, do I have advantage on the bard because of Carl?
Correct.
Nice job. So that is a 23.
That is a hit. Roll up the damage.
Okay, 2
Oh my god, you might
D8.
eat this bard.
Wait, what?
He might eat this bard.
That'd be sweet.
Fun.
The little diamond
Which
ones.
These guys. Okay, and I should have another one of these, shouldn't I?
Right there.
Yeah, I see it.
Perfect. These things hit really hard for their level.
So it is a 12.
You see the Maw Demon grab the bard and just by the waist, and kind of just like you hear the sickening crack as it gets folded in two, and then almost like slurping down a celery stalk as it goes into the stomach of this thing, which means as a bonus action, it can move up to 15 feet and attack another target.
I guess it'll go after Manshoon. But I'm not controlling it anymore,
controlling
right?
it.
So it probably would go after the closest.
Though the closest one I can see is Manshoon.
Yeah, because Carl's invisible.
Yeah. Oh, cute.
So roll up another attack for
those
D20. Those demons are really useful.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they are going to turn on us. Though,
not
aren't they?
great. Only a whatever.
Yeah, you see a second as it kind of, and just kind of, you hear kind of like when someone hits like a plexiglass window, you hear like as the bite and like drool just kind of slobbers on the side of his protective dome. Good job, demons. Waywalk it. You are next. And unfortunately, those demons no longer count as allies.
Oh, well, fuck.
Does that mean we have to fight them too at some point?
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, it also just means that I don't have sneak attack.
Manshoon will probably kill them, though.
Anything. That's not so bad, though. All right, yeah, why not? So, Waywalk will take a step forward. And I'm going to cast Silent Image.
Ooh.
So essentially, Waywalk makes a super version of his cardboard box that protects both Yosef himself and
Red Viper,
whoever is the
Invisible's Jarlaxle.
Jarlaxle, and so
Daddy.
but so it has like it's a huge cardboard box giving us like cover from like 3 sides, but there's plenty of holes that we can see and shoot through it.
And I can't counterspell that because he already used his reaction to cast shield.
Yes. And so so now we have cover and maybe advantage on our rolls.
You have +5 to your AC essentially while you're behind the box.
Yeah.
Which doesn't apply to me because I'm off in the middle of.
No, you're off on your own.
Mark that off for you. All right. After Waywalk, it is Manshoon.
Uh-oh.
He is kind of actually in a pickle there. So he is going to cast a 4th, because demons are resistant and immune to a lot of shit that he has.
Cold, fire, and
actually,
lightning.
and as a bonus, I will hide in the box.
Perfect.
Oh, so it's resist cold, fire, and lightning.
Oh.
And immune to poison, charmed, or frightened.
Okay. So that's pretty much all he has. So he's going to cast at a 5th level Arcane Missile. And it's going to split up between the two. So that is 4 extra on 7. So we'll say 4 on the one that just devoured the bard. Hiya. So that's 7, 10, 13 plus 4 is 17 force damage on the demon that attacked the bard.
And this is against his AC?
It just hits.
Okay.
Arcane Missile just hits.
I see.
Like Magic Missile when it works properly.
Sorry, Magic Missile, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking World of Warcraft.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
I honestly thought it was something different. I was not correcting you. I am not nearly at any level where I should be correcting anybody.
Yeah, you caught it right.
I was just trying to make a joke.
6, 8 plus 3 is 11 on the second demon that's closest to me for force damage.
So 11 on this guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's all he can do, because any other movement will be an attack of opportunity. The Black Viper comes up. It's her turn. She says,
So wait, but it didn't hit the second person?
The first round hit for, I think I said 17? I can't remember.
Yeah, they are both automatic hits because they're magic missiles.
Yeah.
So it's whatever the damages were.
Mm-hmm.
I was not paying attention either. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I was thinking about my next move.
I was thinking about my jokes.
It's the Black Viper's turn. She says, I really don't want to
get into that demon maw.
Yeah, that's a lot of demons.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of other mercenaries over there you could be stabbing.
She's like, you're right. You see her hold up her hand, and this crossbow pops up from her wrist.
Ooh.
She fires off 1 shot, because she only has multi-attack with the rapier.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, we'll take what we can get.
21.
I guess I'm shouting that from wherever the hell I am.
You're only like 30 feet away.
Whatever.
For 9 points of damage on one of the ones so one of the back ones just gets a small crossbow bolt through the head and is taken out.
Bye-bye.
Perfect. Gone. As that's her move. Yosef, it is your turn again.
Okay, I'm going to see if I can Eldritch Blast these guys.
Fire away.
You do,
so,
guys?
yeah, one on this red guy here.
The red guy has not been touched at all. The guy behind him looks like he's almost dead.
Okay. Red guy first.
Oh,
sweet. It is
so
a
close.
27.
Oh, yeah. That's a hit.
Oh, so almost a crit. Is there a 19 on the die?
It's close.
And now it's...
yeah.
So, but that's has gone up to 2d10?
Yes. Yes, it is.
I think
no, 2 shots.
2 shots. So it's
right.
1d10
2
still.
shots.
Yeah,
So it's still 1d10.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Ooh.
That is 12 damage.
Ooh.
And it also pushes him back 10 feet.
Push him back. Oh, you're going to push him back to... You can push him in range of the demon as well, possibly.
Okay. Bam.
Well, you're here, though, so I think you...
Oh, sorry. I was thinking of Malika.
Yeah. So,
more back
Just
there.
there. 2 squares. Perfect.
Oh, that's all 10 feet.
Yeah, but still, that's still closer than what you guys are to the demons.
See if I can hit this other guy. Not bad.
yeah.
That is a 23.
23. You don't even need to roll the damage. You only 1 hit point. Describe how your Eldritch Blast kills this thug.
My Eldritch Blast just sort of like, I don't know, like I guess it just sort of like splits him in half and he flies in either direction, just kind of like...
You see the Maw Demon turn around and catch the other half and just go...
Ow,
like a hot dog going down.
I do not want them at the Winter Shield party.
I look at Waywalker and I'm just kind of like...
Wait, no, it's the other guy, isn't it?
Oh, no, this guy.
Yeah.
This guy got pushed back.
Yeah.
And I just kind of give him a little...
Yeah,
getting better.
Finger guns.
Okay.
Still, though, he's not... Those Maw Demons are not invited to our Winter Shield party.
The bard is dead, so it is now Carl's turn.
I guess Carl will fly over here to this fella and kind of get in his face.
All right. So who are you giving the assist action to?
I guess who's coming up next? Maybe like Uncle Daddy?
Amalika is coming up next. The Maw Demons are coming up.
Wait, has Uncle Daddy gone yet?
Actually, Uncle Daddy.
Actually, I've been. I should have been doing the cinema. I'll do it on the next turn, but it's been kind of like this cinematic of your Trollskull Trio or your Trollskull Alley friends engaging this big, massive melee combat around you. As you can see, Jarlath. Actually, Amalika, give me a perception check. Amalika, you get advantage on this.
Oh,
only a 7 for me.
17.
18 plus 4, so 22.
22. You needed 20 or higher.
Sweet.
Malika, you specifically see Jarlaxle. It's kind of like in the duel with this one kind of like plated Zhentarim. Looks kind of like either like a paladin or a broken paladin or a cleric, as he's having trouble like trying to get through the armor. And then you see this dwarf with kind of like this salt and peppery gray hair come down and jump on his back and stab into his shoulder as its hot steel toes helping out Uncle Daddy.
Whoa! What a callback!
Coming up, Millhouse.
You've been building factions and alliances along the way.
Fuck yeah, Uncle Daddy and murder. Parent murder.
Yes.
Murder parent.
That's a real weird time to cheer.
Yeah. You can see off in the distance Fala in her lion form just like slashing and mowing down and like jumping like 20 feet in distance and just pouncing on different people.
Our friend's a badass.
You see the Rakshasa, Trent, or formerly known as Trent, because he has backward palms, just grabbing people and like picking them up and tossing them in the air. You see various bits of magic trying to land. It kind of looks like he has like this invisible barrier or shield that just kind of bounces off, not even affecting him at all. You see Rashan with his little mouse on the front. He's bellowing fire, gouts of fire up from his mouth as his little mouse friend is actually shooting bolts of lightning from his shoulder, kind of like that Endgame rescue Iron Man, just spinning around, just like lighting up people around them.
Be grateful that our rats don't have that kind of power.
Definitely not. Okay, I'll give the assist action to Amalika.
Amalika. Well, it is the thug's turn next. Let me do a wisdom save.
Oh no.
He fails, so he's gonna run because he just saw his friends get hit by lightning and Manshoon and another person get devoured by lightning and the Black Viper turn on him. So Carl will get an attack of opportunity if he wishes to take it.
I don't think Carl can attack.
Yeah, I think. Actually, no. Actually, I think because he's a special thing, he could attack if he
wanted.
wants.
Jelly beans.
Right. He's gonna do it.
Usually they can't. Actually,
I think attacks of opportunity are
allowed.
Yeah. Well, it's
the familiar rules are a little weird there.
Let's let Carl have it. Come on, folks.
Yeah, I agree.
This is no
time.
So what
rules as intended?
But what's his attack?
There should be at the bottom. I think he also has like a sting on him as well.
Devil Sight, skills.
Oh, fuck, he has Devil Sight. Oh my god, it's so good.
Cold bludgeoning.
Should be
Oh, here we go. Action sting +5 to hit. Okay. Go, Carl. It's a 15.
That is a hit.
Nice. You got him, Carl. 1d4.
It's a little pyramid.
+3 piercing.
It's max damage.
It's a 7. Target must make a DC 11 Constitution save or take 3d6 poison.
That is
3d6 poison?
That is a 5 on his Constitution save.
Sweet. Carl. Okay.
Oh my god.
Who needs fructose?
Carl's going to do more damage than me this fight.
It is a 5 plus a 6 is 11.
You see this thug begin to run away, and you see him just grab his mouth as his teeth just begin to decay in cavities. As he grabs his mouth, and then his head just explodes in sprinkles and candy sugar, almost like a cotton candy exploding at the machine as he just falls down. Kaboom!
Carl, I've never been more proud.
The power of cupcakes compels you.
And this definitely makes me not want to eat him.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Oh my god. Carl, you're terrifying.
I am from another plane of existence.
Yeah.
I'm quite dangerous.
That explains a lot.
Speaking of which, Maw Demons go after Malika. Malika, you are next.
I'm going to just keep on doing something very consistent and powerful. So I'm going to bust out the Wand of Lightning Bolt again because I'm already in this corner and that just feels like the right thing to do.
Are you going to hit some of the Maw Demons? I guess actually you'll hit one of them no matter what.
They'll resist it. And also, like, it's probably okay if they just die.
Yeah,
like,
we're going to have to kill them in a
I
second.
would very much like for them to keep killing Manshoon, but they don't really seem to be doing much to him anyways at this point.
What's your spell save DC?
I think it's actually based on the wand's DC.
Oh, sorry, it's 15.
Yeah,
Right.
15, yeah.
That is a 19 versus, so he'll take half damage. So roll up 8d6.
Oh, and also, yes, you should roll for the Maw Demon save, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
See if how they do. Also a pretty good roll. Nothing below a 3.
Ooh.
Okay, sorry. I'm like trying to look at this. So 10.
And your DC save is 15, Adam.
Oh my God, my brain. 10, 19, 23, 26, 30.
Those half of that is 15.
Again, yeah.
And then is there a modifier on this?
So
save?
dex save.
Their dex, or what are their dex?
Oh, then it's even lower. So it's no, neither of them made it.
Okay.
But
Well,
they are resistant to lightning.
So they'll be taking
15. Well, sorry, only the one though does the.
This guy.
That guy does, because that guy's not in the line.
Okay, so he takes 15.
Yeah. And you see Manshoon kind of takes the hit. He sort of got out of the way, but still took the brunt of the damage.
This Maw Demon has 1 hit point left. Like, it's almost dead.
It is the Maw Demon's turn.
Sweet. Well, at least he
So-
gets a chomp.
Yeah, so actually they both get a chomp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double chomps.
Double
Nom,
chomps.
nom.
And you see actually-
So let's do Maw Demon number 1 first.
you actually look, the sky kind of lights up a little bit as you see Lariel Silverhand just kind of extend her hand. And you see like this big gout of flame just go ripping through a couple of Zhentarims. You hear more screaming and people running around on fire.
Oh my God, that lord is dynamite.
Oh, nice.
Oh my
It's a
God.
20.
Natural 20?
No.
Oh, okay.
16 plus 4.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Okay.
2d8.
These guys. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Oh, one's
That's a
a
D10 actually.
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go. Nice. It's a 10.
10 in total?
10
Oh,
piercing.
crunch as you see, actually for the first time, you actually see like kind of like this bluish reddish liquid and you actually see snow and ice fall down and drop too.
Oh, rats. He's a single acrum.
Roll for your second Maw Demon though.
Okay.
You called it.
Yeah.
Wait, did you call it or was that?
Well, oh my God,
nice.
it's a 19.
It's a 23.
That's another hit. Roll up 2d8 again. All these Maw Demons are going to town.
It is an 11.
An 11. Ooh. That is... Manshoon is looking very rough.
You know that you're a fake Manshoon, right?
You see him look up and just glares at you, Waywocket. It is your turn, Waywocket.
Manfoon.
Even though I just yelled at him, am I hidden from him in my box?
Would you get into 22 on your...
I actually didn't roll it. I just said... so my last one was a 8 plus 14, so I had 22, yes.
22? Just barely.
Okay, sweet. So I have advantage on this attack. So I peek out of the box, I grab my short bow, and unleash an attack on Snow Manshoon. Maybe a hit. Well, probably a hit. It's a 21.
It's 21. He can't shield that, so it's going to hit.
Sweet. 3 plus 46. Not bad. 10, 15, 17. Plus 5 is 22 piercing damages.
Ooh, as you see that bolt sink in, you notice that like part of his body, almost like when a snowman melts in the springtime, just kind of like slumps off and drops to the ground and starts to melt.
And I'll hide as a bonus on my turn. Getting oh my gosh, so good. A 26 on my hide.
You see Manshoon snow and water coming out of his mouth, almost like it was like if it was like a blood fall, as he kind of coughing it up a little bit, reaches out his hand and points, and he's going to cast Fireball on that little boxed area.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'm going to need dexterity saves from everybody, except for Amalika. You're fine.
Phew, because... Oh boy.
Only a 5.
Ooh, pretty good. 23.
You succeed, Waywalk It.
Yeah. Too bad I don't have evasion, though.
No.
Level 7.
One second. Rolling up dice. 3, 6, 7, 8.
But can I uncanny dodge this because I can see this attack?
Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Cool. Like half of a hat.
Yeah. So that's 12, 14, 15, 17, 20, 22 points of fire damage or 11 points.
11, then I will have that.
Yeah.
So I'll take 5 points of damage.
Yes.
I still.
So wait, 22 point. Wait, how much damage am I taking?
22.
22.
Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty beefy. But do you still have some temporary hit points left or no?
Yeah, don't forget.
I forgot about my temporary hit points.
So that's technically 12 hit points for fire damage.
So that takes me down to
And after Manshoon's turn, you look up and you can actually see the Trollskull Alley, kind of like the brigade of them. It's just gone down to a straight up fist fight, as it looks like a lot of the magical support you've brought seems to be scaring away. And you actually see City Watch guards coming in to see what the commotion is. It is the Black Viper's turn. And she says, actually, yeah, you know what? She should do a stealth check as well. Ooh, that's beefy. She's going to fire her crossbow shot at Manshoon as well. It's like, he was kind of a dick anyways.
Not joking around.
I'm getting paid for this, by the way, right?
What's your day rate? You know what? Talk to Silverhand at the end of this fight.
Black Viper has a +7 to hit. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10, 11, 14. +4 is 18 points of piercing damage as it goes right into his chest. As he's like, I will remember this, Black Viper. You sure better believe it. She said, yeah, whatever. You didn't even pay me all that much anyways. After that is Yosef.
What was that rate?
You're lucky the Black Viper cheaped up. Okay, can I take a bonus action before or after my regular
Anytime
action?
you want.
Anytime I want? Okay, so
honestly, I'm so glad we didn't have to fight her. Because I feel like she's scarier than Manshoon at this point.
I'm going
Definitely
to
surrounded by less demons.
True.
Let's say...
You gonna do some healing lights on yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to do 4 of my healing lights.
Ooh, wow. That's like all of them.
I've got 6.
Well, did you use one? Oh, no, that was yesterday. Yeah, I think you have all 6
we've
still.
had many rests and stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
The longest days keep...
Those come back on a long rest. But
Oh, I see. But we have had a long rest since then.
Yeah, I think you've had one since you
Okay, I'm actually just going to use 3. I'll save the other 3 for a rainy day. So, yeah, so far it's a 9 plus... nice.
Ooh, wow.
It's a
Steph,
15.
That's the Black Viper right there.
Ooh, fun.
Gets me back up to
She's
30.
our friend. I mean, she wants money from
Temporary
us.
friend.
Yeah.
Friend of convenience.
But we don't have to murder her, so that's good, and I like it.
Firing both Eldritch Blasts at Manshoon.
Wait, he's still alive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Jesus.
It's the first one with a 17.
That's a hit.
Nice. Okay.
Roll up your D10.
I'm losing track of these guys.
Oh my
nice.
gosh. Ooh.
9 plus 5 is 14.
Describe how you blow up the simulacrum of Manshoon.
I cast like a sort of an excited look at Waywalket's direction, and I like aim my gun.
Okay, got it, buddy.
And I fire, and he just kind of like explodes in like a shard of like, and the maw demons are kind of taken aback, and their little tongues come up and try to sort of like, kind of like children with snowflakes. Blah, 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 blah.
You actually notice that snow begins to lightly fall on the City of the Dead at the same time.
Oh.
Is it okay if I aim an Eldritch Blast at one of the maw demons?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna hit this guy with 18.
All right, that's you got the card. You tell me if it hits or not.
It does.
So we watch Adam play D&D by himself.
By myself. You all can have a smoke break. So the maw demon is like excitedly lapping at the air, and then the Eldritch Blast sort of goes into its mouth and like explodes him.
Explodes.
covering the other maw demon with its guts, which it starts excitedly like slurping off itself.
That's exactly what they would do. Good use. After Yosef is thugs are dead. Carl, what does Carl do? As you notice that the maw demon with its like two little beady eyes immediately looks over and sees a molecule because everyone else is in an illusory box that it can't penetrate.
Okay. Carl will keep up his defense of Malika by getting in the maw demon's face.
I think actually because he made an attack action, he is currently visible. Also.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yes.
Oh, Carl is like alive.
Yeah.
Or
visible. Yeah. He's always been alive.
Wow.
Yeah, but which is also fine. I mean, you can make him again. He's meant for this.
It will attack the creature closest to it.
Yeah, I guess we might as well do it anyway. Carl will heroically sacrifice himself.
We'll rebake him.
Cupcakes are good for you. Malka, it is your turn.
Look, I know like it's not interesting, but I'm just sticking with this fucking lightning bolt shit because it is getting it done.
They're a bit resistant to lightning.
Oh shit, never mind. I'm not doing that.
Although they're also resistant to cold and fire.
Yeah. Demons are resistant like that.
That's like my whole repertoire here. Like
similar to Manshoon.
I think, don't you have, let's see.
I have Chill Touch. I have Ray of Frost.
Chill Touch does necrotic damage,
I believe.
hold on.
That'll do 2d8 necrotic damage, I believe.
He's not resistant to that.
Oh, you're right. And the range is 120 feet.
Which you are super within.
Yeah.
And that's just a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, let's do that.
So roll up your attack roll, or is it a save?
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. What is happening?
Spell attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, the weird thing with Chill Touch, it's neither a touch spell nor does it cause chill damage. It is a ranged attack that causes necrotic damage. Very badly named.
So D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
And you get advantage, right?
Oh, because of Carl, yes.
Oh, right. Good call. I mean, it's not bad. It's just like in terms of...
Yeah, in terms of advantage, it's not that much of a spread.
12 plus...
6, I believe.
So 18.
Yes.
So roll up 2d8 necrotic damage, the little diamond ones.
Thanks.
And it cannot regenerate hit points. Not that it could anyways, but...
9.
Okay. It is still alive.
Uh-oh.
All right, the maw demon is going to now attack Carl.
Oh, Carl.
Oh, no, Carl.
So roll to attack Carl. Adam.
Oh, God. I'm playing this by myself. All right, the maw demon attacks. Ooh, it's a 10, and Carl avoids it.
Nice. Carl zips around, can't catch the cupcake, can't catch the cupcake.
This is the best day ever.
Don't jinx it!
Waywalk, it is your turn.
I'm assuming with a 26, I'm hidden from this maw demon.
Yeah, I'm going to, because I think it has a negative to its wisdom.
Yeah, all right. Let's see if I can take this thing down. Oh, I can.
Oh, natural 20.
Yes! This is what rogues are for.
It's definitely a hit.
Is your ranged weapon magical?
It is not magical.
Okay, so it's going to be taking half of this damage.
Oh, is it? Is it resistant to non-magical attacks, the maw demon, Adam?
It doesn't say.
Oh, that's...
Just cold, fire, and lightning.
Oh.
We'll see. Anyway, I'll start rolling these 6s. Oh, that's not a good roll, though. 9... 10, 16. Ugh.
I didn't write it down, so we'll say it's not resistant.
It's the world's worst rogue crit at 21 damages.
It works, though.
So he aims the bow, waits for his maw to like get all the way open. A little tiny little bow dart comes through the maw demon's open mouth and hits
like
the brain.
Death Star, like
yeah, exactly.
Like that little circle of like just gore, and the previous thug that had eaten just goes and spreads. Oh no, because it got teleported to Yunagu's stomach. So it just kind of like this like little ring of gore and blood just goes. Ichor flies out as you see the city guard come rushing in, and the remaining Zents scatter like rats.
You better run.
You see
people that we're not on the side of whatsoever.
You see kind of like this like Knight's Tale slow motion of like your friends from Trollskull like doing like the hand pump, like as they come up and like lift you up and begin to
God.
cheer and celebrate.
Yes.
You see Jarlaxle and Laeral Silverhand having kind of like a conversation as they're both wryly smiling at each other, and he hands her a small slip of paper. Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Ow! Pretty
okay?
good for me, a 14.
Oh, wait, perception.
16, nice.
20.
20?
Cupcake Carl, I'm so proud of you. I rolled a 6.
Malika, you see written on this paper, it says, I owe you 500,000 gold dragons.
Jeez.
As it looks like Jarlaxle has bought his way into the Lord's alliance.
Oh. You're already making moves.
Well.
I see. We'll talk about that
You
later.
see him come over and is like, oh, mon ami, mon petit jambe. This has been a great battle today.
Yeah, thanks for coming to save us. I mean, not so great that you were following us, but
Full disclosure, I was going to try and steal it first.
Oh yeah, that's that
Pirate.
tracks.
Understandable. Uncle Daddy, did you see me kill all those people?
I
was
did.
really
You
on
were
fire out there.
magnifique. You were amazing.
I can't believe you were going to try and steal it. I was going to give you like a hug and stuff. And like, now I just feel like, you know what, whatever. We did good. Remember that first battle we had where we got Hadar? Like, this was so much better than that. Like,
I'm giving you a
just,
hug
like-
either way, and I'm going to work my way down until you say stop.
You give him a hug. As you get to like the crest of his butt, it's like, okay, that's enough. But you do get that full lavender smell.
All right, Jarlaxle, just promise me that you'll try to not kill as many people going forward.
Well, I mean, I don't kill family.
But I mean, like, just creatures of Faerun.
Oh, I cannot guarantee you that. Let us just agree to disagree on what I will kill or not.
Oh, but maybe.
We just won a major battle today. I think
Yeah, that's true. Let's celebrate your wrong.
And
Right.
also, I believe since I've made my payment to Madame Silverhand, you have now acquired yourselves 50,000 gold pieces.
Wow.
I like it.
Amazing. I wish I could celebrate this with my actual best friend Alvin and not just a snow version of him.
You actually see Mert the moneylender come over the top of the hill. He looks like he's been singed and burned and scarred up and sliced up. As he comes back, he's like, "Oh, I thought this is where this battle was happening. How did it go?"
Yeah. I mean, the snow Manshoon is now that pile of ice.
Well, we were in a fight with sorry, I'm turning French for there for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like, we were in Manshoon's inner sanctum, and he just decided to leave halfway through it. We thought something may have turned on him or whatnot. It was just he apparently brought the bulk of his forces here to take all the gold before you guys could get to it.
Well, good news. We got to it first. And now, with the help from our friends, this one's no longer.
Witness the power of the BIA.
Yeah, it's a real Trollskull Alley coming together.
You say, well, your friends are safe. We got them out.
Oh my gosh. All of them?
All of them. Even that mule.
Oh my gosh.
What about that?
If we have okay, hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Hear me out.
I'm listening.
Okay, so there's 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
Cupcake Carl,
Uh-huh.
Fablin.
Uh-huh.
We're the Fablin 5.
Oh my
like the
gosh.
Fab 5, but it's Fablin 5.
I accept this name revision.
Wait,
Excuse me? Despite my talk about everything being meaningless and life and death being a seamless continuum, after all we've been through, all we've struggled, the many times we list our lives, all that shit I said about friendship earlier, and now we're the fucking Fablin 5? No, ma'am.
But it includes Cupcake Carl and also Fablin, and also it's really, really clever because it's like
it's
Fab
got
5.
alliteration, boss. I know I have to go with you, but it includes cupcakes.
And a donkey, but like that's just
How about this? It includes Alvin, but we're just named after Fablin's presence in our lives. So it's you, me, Amalika, Carl.
Yeah.
And Alvin.
How about this?
Uh-huh.
And I grab Carl out of the air and pop him in my mouth.
I'm delicious. That's all I wanted to go.
Carl still doesn't get to vote. And we'll talk about it later. And then I will stalk off.
You see Lara Silverhand come up, and her hair is kind of like that cloak of levitation, Doctor Strange style. It's like getting like bits of like previous Zents off of her, and she finally just casts prestidigitation and kind of all goes flying off of her. Says,
Good spell.
well, I do believe that we have a Winter Shield party and a great reason to celebrate now.
It's true. Once we get rid of those fucking rats.
Do you know any good exterminators?
You say, well, I'm the Open Lord of Waterdeep. I think I can arrange something.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Silverhand. I mean, if it wasn't for you and the Hoppers here, we would have been surely doomed.
Well, if it wasn't for you, this money would not have made it back into the pockets of the citizens of Waterdeep. So we owe you.
I like it.
I'm not going to say no.
No, I like hero. Waywalk it. It goes together.
I'll make sure that there are definite fireworks for the Winter Shield party.
Oh, that'll
like
help sell
it.
some tickets.
All right. And as the stars come out at night, the snowfall kind of lightens up a bit as the Trollskull Trio, minus Carl now.
The Fablin Five. Thank you, me.
The Fablin Five. Make your way back to Trollskull Manor, where you can see your friends kind of in recovery, kind of look like not hurt or harmed, but kind of just like dazed and confused about.
Do we get to keep the snow versions too?
No, you actually notice that there's puddles of water where they all previously stood.
Alvin, you're okay. Oh my God, I was so worried, buddy.
You also see Liff come back in, and he's still kind of in specter form, or like his hair. It's very much like that scene from Lord of the Rings where just forgot her name. Kate Blanchett kind of like went ghosty form. Galadriel went all spectral and spooky as he kind of composes himself and turns back invisible again.
I've only been thinking about Lord of the Rings all day for no particular reason.
Yes.
I'll miss seeing your corporeal form, Liff. It was pretty handsome, actually.
But you do see he goes behind the bar and starts mixing hot toddies for everybody.
Oh, you are a good person, ghost person.
His name is Liff.
Yeah, but I know that. But he's
a good ghost person.
Yeah, a good being of pure energy and kindness.
No.
So as you get wound down for the night, you have a couple days left to the Winter Shield party. So
wait, I've got a little moment I'd like to. Is Martem in the mix?
Martem is there.
Well,
still has that 1,000-yard stare in his face after what he's been through.
Welcome back.
I'm concerned.
I'd like to point out that you've been useless up to this point.
Oh boy.
But it is a bit nice to see you, and I think it's about time you learned how to bake.
I can do that.
Let's go.
All right, you see Yosef help Martem into the kitchen. You hear pots and pans begin to clank around. So it sounds like no one really knows what they're doing back there. And you see everyone just kind of like, there's a sense of community and a sense of family as the snow begins to pick up, and you hear kind of like a little bit of background jovial music just kind of fill the air as you see Harko pull out like a small little mandolin and begins to strum away as people begin to sing and dance, and kind of like a small celebration of the Trollskull Manor coming together. Waywalk it. As you brave yourself to go down to the basement and flip open the door, you do notice that the rats have vacated.
Oh. Hey. More things going my way today. Hello, rats, in rat voice.
There's no sign. There's rat droppings everywhere. But
well, they could have cleaned up after themselves. But they are rats. That's what they're gonna do. I'm gonna cry. I'm so happy.
As the moon rises into the sky, and we will call it there for that week. Technically, the end of the adventure, only the Winter Shield party left. The last episode next week. As a congratulations, guys, you have defeated Manshoon and his evil plot and acquired the Dragon Horde, your own share of it, 50,000 gold pieces.
Not bad.
Snowman Shoon. That's fine.
Nice. I'll give you inspiration for that one. That is it. So next week is officially the last episode of the season. Winter Shield party. We'll see what happens and conclude this wonderful this wonderful adventure together.
Thank you, John.
All right.
Hashtag Fablin5.